boss up, nigga.
What's going on, everybody? It is Coach Greg Adams back in here with another YouTube live stream. Shout out to the Coach Gang.
And that's
for being in here, being involved, and being active on this YouTube channel. And welcome back to Tuesday night. You in here with the Bruce Wayne of this ish, the King of Kings, the King of Content, and the Speaker of Truth, yours truly, the Notorious one, a.k.a. Mr. Ochocinco, better known as the Prognosticator, Coach Stradamus. And you're in the Desert Storm bunker with none other than EWF. That is every woman's fantasy. And you can call me CGA, C God Allah, and I'll be the 14-time Demonetized champion of YouTube. We got a great show for you today. Listen to this one. A woman can speak life into a man, but most of them will speak death. We're going to teach these young ladies. This should be a masterclass for the young women of the Coach Gang. And we're going to talk about how powerful the words of a woman are to the man, and how many words a woman uses a day versus a man, and how these words are just as strong as a man's fist. All right. How a woman that is involved in your life, that you're allowing in your life as men, to speak death and decay and to basically throw your life away. All right. Is she helping you? She may not be hurting you, but is she helping you? We got that show topic today. Also, we have Chad Ochocinco saying he's going to get married by himself. Oh, my goodness. He's getting married to himself. All right, man, Chad. Chad. All right, really, Ninja. Chad Ochocinco, just...
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
All right, we got that coming up. Plus, possibly, if we have time, we got a Red Pill song, a song that men should listen to. We're going to speak the lyrics and then maybe play the song. It'll probably get us copywritten, but we'll try to work around that on the replay. And, yeah, we'll read the lyrics and see what you guys can think of it. We'll do a quick interpretation and maybe come to a conclusion of what the song means. But to contribute to today's show, $, the Notorious CGA on the Cash App, Venmo, Coach Greg Adams TV. PayPal is paypal.me/Coach Greg Adams. And that is near the top of the description box on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel, when you can super chat by clicking the link at the top of the live chat. On the Free Agent Lifestyle channel, we normally don't have any earlier contributors to today's show. So, yeah. All right. So, yeah. Let me see if we do. But yeah, today's show was a great show. All right. It was a great show. I thought we did a good job. We do have some earlier super chats. Shout out to the contractor. Shout out to the anesthesia boss in New York. Shout out to Cosmosis with the sponsorship today. Not sponsorship. My brother's out here killing it. I'm rich. All right. And shout out to our brothers here. It is our brother No Opportunities Abandoned. He says, woo, wait. Trump put a freeze on federal aid and welfare. He said the JUCO about to go stupid dumb. All right, the stupid dumb. All right, he put a freeze on federal aid and welfare. All right, yikes. All right, shout out to our brother No Opportunities Abandoned. I don't even know if that's true. Let me see here. Freeze. All right, there's, oh my goodness. All right, but a judge has temporarily blocked Trump's funding freeze as federal workers scrambling and scraping for shit. All right, this is a political showdown. What judge? A federal judge blocks this federal freeze of grant funds? Woo, wait, this ninja. Yeah, I got that. Woo, wee. All right, Trump freezes creates widespread confusion. All right, a judge blocks Trump federal funding freezing on all public grants, loans, and more aid. Boy, the JUCO was about to be litty. All right. Yes, it is. Yes.
When I start selling pussy, I don't want to hear
only thing is, there's so many old JUCO broads out here. It's getting pathetic. All right. The old JUCO broads is out here. They done came out with their shawls and shit, and they fucking pins, the boomers and the old ass millennial bitches done came out. All right. We need some cockroach spray for these old JUCO broads out here. All right, but you can have you, man. I did a great JUCO show on Sunday, man. I ain't even going to speak about it for you motherfuckers over here. Shout out to our brother JUCO about to go stupid dumb. Shout out to our brother Rockman Ingram in the building. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Many thanks. Thank you for being here again. No government name says, man, I'm glad my brother introduced me to CGA. It's great to know there's people out there with the same mindset and goals, bossing up and getting that piece.
You better boss up, nigga.
Hashtag you better boss up. All right, we after it. A lot of guys are going to be wanting that love, though. I was going to play Tender Love, but, you know, copyrights. I'm going to get a copyright on this stream. All right, because I'm going to play a clip. I know they ain't going to like me playing it. Anytime I play a clip from this particular group, it's always going to get a copyright. They may just block the stream. We got our sister. We're going to call you LC, and I know who you are, and that's our sister related to our brother, the big joker in the building. I won't give up too much information, but thanks for the shout out. Keep up the good work. Shout out to the family watching me. I told you, we a family show. This is a family show. At some particular point, families will gather around to watch CGA. New world order. I mean, it's the best entertainment here on YouTube. We will have husbands and wives, and we will have teenage daughters and teenage sons watching the Notorious one. Who thinks so? I think so. All right, I think I'm a good education for people. I think I'm good enough to watch as a family show. All right, and somebody in the house is going to be flicking a bean. Well, and I have a question here. I have a question. Like, who do you think CGA would be more likely to date? Now, this might get a little bit weird. It's a weird question, but who is CGA likely to date? A woman that's 36 or a young woman that's 15? Who am I likely to date in 5 years? All right, think about this. A young lady, she's getting ready for her junior year in high school. Who am I likely to date, her in 5 years, or a woman that's 36 years old? Am I likely to date her in 5 years? I mean, anybody? It's going to sound like a weird question. It shouldn't sound like a weird question because just do the math. It's Kayleigh. All right, Kayleigh. She would be 20 years old. That's who I'm likely to date. So, you know, I just be like, put it back in the oven for just a few more minutes. All right, I know it's a tough question. People are going to call me a weirdo, but it makes sense. This is too easy. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll see her in 5 years. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm definitely not going to date the 36-year-old because she'll be 41 or 40. Yeah, 41. So I'm going to just wait. Just let it keep cooking. It plumps when it cooks. You ninjas is going to be mad as hell at me on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother.
But it is what it is, you know. I'm definitely more likely to fix their mind. All right, anyway. All right, she will be of age. She will be Kayleigh. No grooming. I'll just be like, all right, I'll wait. And I'll see her in 5 years. Like, hello. All right, anyway. Definitely not going to date the 41-year-old. That's very little chance. I mean, there might be a chance. There might be a chance. But it won't be serious. All right. And that's going to be till I'm 60 and 70. Just like that Asian sugar daddy, Trick. That trick-ass sugar daddy. Shout out to Paris Francais. That's what I call you. Paris Francais. Showing support. Thanks, coach. And it's free agent lifestyle for life. All right. Paris Francais. All right, you got to remember, both of those ladies in that scenario, I didn't know it before that. You know what I mean? I didn't know. But, you know, it is what it is. People are going to call. They're going to be upset. All right, we got one more brother that I need to acknowledge, and I need to make sure I get his name right. Make sure I don't say his government name. Yes, it's no government name. When women de-evolve, they get praise. When men de-evolve, we get canceled or imprisoned. See, coach, we're learning. That's right. That's right. That's right. So we call it, he said, the homosexual landlord. All right, we don't know what to call you. Is it no government name? I don't know what to tell you. But that goes to the trope that I have, that when women manipulate men, it is seen as a survival instinct. It was like, well, she had to do what she had to do. She had to survive. She's entitled to that money and alimony, right? You know, she thought he was the father of that kid, but he wasn't, and somebody else is the father. Oh, well, when women do evil shit against men or manipulation, it is seen as, well, It is what it is. You take out your dick, you put it in her. She come in, she don't tell you to put on a condom. Don't throw the shield on the dick. You bust inside of her. Oh, well, it was your fault. Now, when men manipulate women, it's a crime. That's what you were saying right there. It's a crime. And, you know, in this space for a long time, we'd be like, double standard. You see? All right, the gynocentric court system. Yeah. Right. They just be complaining like some shit was going to change. I'm going to ask you, how long have y'all been watching the Red Pill? Put how many years you've been watching content in the Manosphere, Red Pill, Kevin Samuels. How many years have you been watching it? Some of you 5, 10. It's okay. Some of y'all graduated out. All right. How long have y'all watched the Red Pill? I'm going to ask y'all something after you put this in and you type it in. My question is, has anything changed? In that time, be honest, has anything changed in the direction that you think would it change? Have we got mandatory DNA tests? Have we imprisoned all false alligators? Have we threw away women that have committed paternity fraud? Have we put them in prison? Do we see more women getting arrested and jailed for keeping kids away from their father? Right? Have we seen the change in no-fault divorce on a sweeping landscape level to make us go, all right, the law's changing, let's get married? Have you seen this happen? And I've been trying to tell you, it ain't going to happen. Like, it might, the pendulum might swing, but it's going to weave. I'm going to be way too fucking old to be able to benefit from it, right? By the time it swings, I'm going to be like 70. It's going to be like 70, bro. Ain't shit changed. That's why they said right here. Oh, Kayleigh West says, no, but I changed my mind. Facts. Shout out to Mr. Palmer. Change the laws in your mind. We've been talking about this and for 20 years, these type of things. Ain't nothing really changed in terms of, and some people say it might have got worse. You know, the dynamics between men and women have definitely, I would say, gotten worse. And this is amongst the single people. For the married people and you got your love of your life, fine. You got a relationship that works for you, great. All right, but we'll talk about that later. But most of it hasn't changed, bro. It hasn't really changed. And it's really gotten worse, like right up under your nose in many, many cases. But look, let's get to this part of the show. Straggle and Sniggle Theater.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
Straggle and Sniggle Theater. All right, let's get through these videos here. We can make a snappy show today if we can make it snappy, because I've been going long. All right, I've been going long this week. All right, Straggle and Sniggle Theater. We got Bill Gates right here. Well, this is not really theater, but it's not really a video here. But your boy Bill Gates is in the news today, and not for committing some sort of fraud and getting arrested here. All right, Bill Gates calling divorce from his ex-wife his biggest regret. Oh, no. As she's been recently seen with a new man. She received over $12 billion in her divorce settlement. And look at Bill Gates' goof ass. All right, now, Bill Gates been out here with allegedly on the Epstein list. I don't know. That's what I heard. And he be out here with teenagers, allegedly. And we know he be out here with 20-year-old linglings. All right, we know that.
What kind of fuck you give me?
He been caught with 20. He been caught putting hands on hips. All right, let me see if we can pull up old Bill. Let me see here. He was supposedly with some young lingling. Let me see where we at. Okay, this is one right here. I don't know. That's an old picture right there. But yeah, is that a lingling?
What kind of fuck you
Or is
give
that
me?
a nerdy white girl? Is that a merp? All right, so there she. Oh, that's Bill and Melinda. Damn, he looking like a beta male. All right. He looking like a beta. Where is he at with that young lingling? I had a picture of him one time with this young lingling. All right, let me see here. All right, we got him right here. That's his daughter. All right, that's his daughter that I showed. So that ain't her. Let me see if I can pull this up on old Bill Gates over here. Oh, here she is right here. I knew I was going to find it. Oh, that's his interpreter. All right, there she is right there. Look.
What kind of fuck you give me?
All right, there she is right there. Look, look. Oh, she said, I didn't let him smash. All right, look, and she little too. Woo.
What kind of fuck you give me?
You know how I like them.
American people ain't kind of fuck.
Yeah, you know how I like them. All right, foldable. And there she is right there, the mystery Chinese girl behind Bill and Melinda Gates' divorce right there. It says right here, G. Shelley Wang. Hell yeah.
What kind of fuck you give me?
All right, give me some of that. All right, I gotta get that.
I like to get dominated.
Yeah, I think he got them skins. He got them skins for sure. All right, look, that's his interpreter. His Chinese interpreter. I got some Chinese for you.
What kind of fuck you give me?
All right, shrimp fried rice. She looking like a bowl of shrimp fried rice right there. But it says Bill Gates. Apparently Melinda out here getting hands put on her hips. $12 billion. All right, where's the Pookie's at? Pookie's like, see, coach, you can live off of a woman. I could get a Melinda Gates. You ain't getting no Melinda Gates. And Bill Gates trying to spin the block. All right, come on, bro. Hey, this is your biggest regret? How about promoting something that has well, I can't say it on the new. How about promoting that vaccine? That might have been your biggest damn mistake. I'm gonna tell you that. All right, that was a damn disaster out there. You don't find that to be your biggest regret? He's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. All right, how was that your biggest regret? Why? She ran away with 12 billion. You still good? You sold 12 billion in vaccines. New world order. Anyway. How about stealing from Steve Jobs? You didn't have that as a regret, but that's neither here nor there. All right, what do we got here? We got Straggle Sniggle Theater. Apparently, NPC TikTok is still litty. This one says bills can't be this high. Or maybe they are.
Ice cream, so good. Think of the ice cream. Think of the heart me. I heart you too. Think of the glizzy. 100 glizzies entering glizzy overdrive. Increasing grip by 7%. We are locked in. Thank you for over 160 glizzies entering glizzy overdrive. Ice cream, so good. Think of the ice cream. Think of the heart me. I heart you too.
Hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo.
Yeah, are bills this high? We know women selling pussy out here, but ninjas is doing glizzy lock. Oh, brothers, we can't with these ninjas, man.
Hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo.
What? These ninjas we ain't got no morals no more. What is going on? All right. What in the hell?
Hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo.
All right, he definitely like Dookie Crumbs. What are we doing, man? People struggling out here. Apparently, men are struggling too. All right, what is going on here, man?
Ice cream, so good. Think of the ice cream. Think of the heart me. I heart you too. Think of the glizzy. 100 glizzies entering glizzy overdrive. Increasing grip by 7%. We are locked in. Thank you for over 160 glizzies entering glizzy overdrive.
Hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo.
Ring the bell. We cooked out here. We are cooked, man. Goodness gracious. We in trouble. I thought the women were just selling some, and now these ninjas is out here. Oh my goodness. All right, we got a little homie in the building. All right, little Radames, little homie out here, little Pookie. All right, you guys know some family members like this. You see the brother here. You see the young brother right there. He's in the car driving in the white T-shirt. Well, he must be with his little nephew, his little cousin, whatever it is. And who do you think is the most ruggish brother in the car? Who do you think is the most raw or ruggish person in the car? Yeah, car. You guessed it right. It is the young G right there. These YNs. These YNs ain't messing around out here. Look and listen to the little homie. All right. And how he talks to his big cuz or his nephew or his big bro. Let's see what we got here.
From the street nigga, you want to be a street nigga. Got all them guns, but you ain't gonna shoot nothing. All them guns, but you ain't gonna shoot nothing. I'll slap you, ain't gonna do nothing. Cause you weak. You don't fight. You think you hard, you're not hard. You're not that guy, buddy, you're not that guy. Shot all them guns, but you ain't gonna shoot nothing.
Why would you think that? What makes you think I'm not gonna shoot
You a sweet nigga. You a sweet nigga.
Who touched your mama?
You a ladies man.
What? Man, I'm a real P around here, bro. Ain't nothing sweet.
These girls play you, boy. They play you like a video. Even the street nigga.
Shout out to our YN of the day. Oh, no. He's headed nowhere, all right? He definitely headed to the East Atlanta right there. Holy shit. He Mitch slapping his big bro. He Mitch slapping, hey, yo, twin. Bruh, what are they putting in here, bro? Jim Beta already on it, all right? He said, you a sweet nigga. These hoes out here playing you like a video game. Man, who coaching this, bruh? Who is coaching him? He said, you got all these guns, but you ain't gonna shoot none. Oh, my goodness. He Mitch slapping the hell out of niggas right here, all right? We need to bring him on the show. Woo! Yeah, he going to jail for sure. He going to jail. Damn, why he Mitch slapping his own big bro? Bruh, you riding bitch. You riding passenger right now, bruh. You got to get to school. You got to get to 3rd grade. You talking too much shit. All right? He's like, fuck you, you bitch ass ninja. These girls out here playing you like a video game. Whoo, wait, you a sweet nigga. And he said, I'm a real P. This is what these Mitch ass ninjas jump up on my stream talking about they a P. You ain't no P. All right? You ain't no P. You a Mitch ass ninja. You a sweet ninja. You a ladies man. Oh no, man. Tough out here, bruh. Even the kids know y'all some Mitch ass ninjas out here. Don't talk no shit. Yeah, man. How many people he gonna rob by 10? He probably already robbing people.
You want to be a street nigga. Got all them guns, but you ain't gonna shoot nothing.
Oh man, you want to be a street ninja. All right, man. Don't crash out on his little Glocktavius. Don't crash out because little Glocktavius is calling you a bitch ass ninja.
All them guns, but you ain't gonna shoot nothing. I'll slap you, ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh, damn. He said, I'll slap you. You ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, man. All right. Damn. It's cold out here.
You weak. You don't fight. You think you hard. You're not hard.
You ain't hard.
You're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy.
You not that guy, nigga. What do I always tell you? Are you that guy? Are you Pookie? You're not that guy. All right, just chill the fuck out.
Shot all them guns, but you ain't gonna shoot nothing.
Why would you think that? What makes you think I'm not gonna shoot
You a sweet nigga.
Oh.
You a sweet nigga.
You a sweet nigga. Shit. All right. You definitely getting a wedgie. You getting a wedgie. All right. We gonna give this nigga a purple nurple for sure. I'm gonna definitely. The way he's saying it, he is convinced. He's convincing. You ain't that nigga. I'll slap you. You ain't gonna do shit. Oh man, you know he is a menace on the playground. He definitely going to jail. All right. He is a menace. This little menace ninja. Woo.
Who touched your mama?
You a ladies man.
What? Man, I'm a real P around here, bro. Ain't nothing sweet.
These girls play you, boy. They play you like a video.
Oh, man. Shit, let's give it to him, man. They play you, boy. They playing you like a video game. Yeah, man. He's either going to jail or he's going to make it in life.
Yeah, I got
all right. All right, yeah, that ain't it. All right.
Better boss up, nigga.
He like, man, I'm going to make it in life. You a bitch ass ninja. All right, I ain't got no time for this shit. Shit. All right, be careful out here. All right, Straggle and Sniggle Theater. We got Kayleigh's out here crashing out let's take you to the scene. We have a Kayleigh that is on a jet ski in the middle of the ocean. Well, she's in trouble because she took her life jacket off. We call it a life preserver. She took her life preserver off for a selfie, and this happened.
My parents are gonna kill me. I'm on the jet ski, and I didn't have my life jacket on for literally 2 seconds, literally for a photo. It's right there. It fell off, and it's over there. And that is the life jacket that I need that has the key connected to it, so I can drive this jet ski. And my house is all the way over there. All the way over there. I'm in the middle of the sea. My parents are gonna kill me. I'm on the jet ski, and I didn't have my life jacket on for literally 2 seconds, literally for a photo. It's right there. It fell off, and it's over there. And that is the life jacket that I need that has the key connected to it, so I can drive this jet ski. And my house is all the way over there. All the way over there. I'm in the middle of the sea.
Oh, no. All right. Damn. I just hate when that happens. If I was around on my boat, well, I could help you with that. But, you know, she looked like she's headed to the streets anyway.
I'm going to the streets. End of story.
All right. Yep, ma'am. That selfie, how's that selfie doing for you? You don't have the key now. It's in your life preserver. How you going to do it now? What are you going to do? And I'm pretty sure that's probably Lake Washington. It's probably treacherous ocean or treacherous lake. Yeah, you might not be able to swim that and maintain your life here. That's going to be pretty tough. That might be freezing water, Alcatraz style. She's definitely in a bind right now. She'll do anything.
I'm in a bind, mate.
She'll do anything to get out of that bind. I might be able to fix that bind.
I'm in a bind, mate.
All right, pick up that little mermaid, pick up that siren, and she'll torpedo my shit. And he raped me on the boat, and he was looking at my feet. All right, anyway. Yeah, that's going to be, you're going to have to swim. Or you hope the life preserver floats right by you. Yeah, you're going to need that key. Somebody said natural selection. That definitely is natural selection. I don't think you're getting out of that one, ma'am. You're fucked. And dude, when it starts, you know what I mean? Hopefully a storm don't run through and the water start going like this, or it start getting dark. That's going to be a whole L when it start getting dark. She can call 911 from what? I'm pretty sure that, oh, she got the phone in her hand. Okay, yeah, sorry. How's she going to call it? All right, we got Straggle Sniggle Theater here. We have, all right, do you guys agree with these ages? I talked to my son about this. Apparently, they have ages based on, they have an age chart for men. And, you know, this is the lingo of the young generation. A YN is a young ninja. And then big bro, you know, that's like your partner, your big bro. And then unk is normally a man that is a little bit older, that don't be going out all the time. You know what I mean? They ain't not fresh ass niggas. And then you got pops and old heads. You got pops and old heads. So these are the YN's definitions and ages of big bro, unk, YN, and old head. All right, here we go.
Has been confirmed. I am not unk. I'm not any old head. They have came out with the requirements. I am one of yous. Unk is 36 years old. I'm nowhere close to that, my brother. I'm not even big bro. I don't know who made this, but they were right. I'm young. This shit just gave me mad confidence. It has been confirmed. I am not unk. I'm not any old head. They have came out with the requirements. All
right, let's take a look at these requirements here for us brothers just to study the list. YN 13 to 24. I think YN's is being stretched out a little bit too far here. 13 for sure. We already seen a YN right here. All right, this is already a menace. You could be 10 and be a YN. All right, 24 is a little old for a YN. I think they need to bring that down to like 22, 21, 22. I would bring it down a few years on the YN. All right, 24 is a little too old for a YN, but, you know, they could crash out. Pop,
pop, cop, cop, cop. Skitty, keep, pop, pop. And a pop, pop,
all right, boom. But that brings us to big bro. That's the problem now. Big bro, 35. You could be, I see that, 22 to 35, a big bro. I could see that. I definitely could see that. 36 to 48 is unk. Okay, I think I can get with that. You know, I had a problem with it before, but it's kind of looking legit. Then 49 to 60 is old head. Oh, no. All right, hold on for a second. Not so fast.
Oh, the humanity.
Not so fast, sir. What are we? Old head? I'm Pops? Oh, I'm still Unk in here, bro. Well, but I am daddy to the girls.
Get him, daddy.
The daddies, the girls love my gray beard here.
Get him, daddy.
As soon as they see me, they be like,
Okay, daddy.
they love it, man. And I'll show you proof on locals. I got a text message today. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up for y'all. What the hell is skull? All right, what is skull? I don't even know what that is. What the fuck is skull? I mean, what is that? School? I don't even know what that shit is. All right, let me see here. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this shit? All right, I don't know, man. Skull? Skull. All right, anybody know what the fuck that is? I just screenshotted something, and I probably shouldn't have screenshotted it. But old school. Is it school? Oh, it must be. Oh, I see what they're doing. It must be old school or old head. Old school. Okay, I get it. Thank you for clearing that up. So it's old school and old head or old Pops, or it's just Pops. I definitely was called Pops recently. All right. I definitely was called Pops. All right. And I was like, damn, nigga, Pops. Pops? I didn't left Unk. Right. I done left Unk. All right. And it says right here, let me see if I can pull it up there. All right. This is a young piece of calico that I'm going to be visiting here. It says right there. You see her, that's where she got it right there. You see her right there, right there. You look very fit. I like your body. She says, I like your beer and that it's white. It feels like a man. All right, there it is right there. She's, you know, they like them, get them daddy season out here.
Get him, daddy.
All right, and by the way, beer, you already know she's a Latina. All right, it is a Latina and it is not in America. They like the white beard. It is get 'em daddy season out here. All right. So Pops though, Pops, he can't fuck with that. I can't fuck with Pops. But you know, that ain't gonna stop me from filleting 20-something years old. All right, I'll be out here.
Okay, daddy.
I'll be damned if I'm an old head though. Fuck all that. All right. In an old school? No. No, it ain't no gordita. I'm going to show you what it is over on locals. All right. Wait till you see what I got brewing. Wait till you see what I got brewing. All right. Because I got a trip coming up and it's already setting up. It's already setting up. I'm setting up shit left and right. All right. But you got to be over on locals to get this information over here. I won't show it on YouTube because too many haters, Mitch ass ninjas sitting in the chat. All right. But on locals this Sunday, we going to show what we got going on. All right, old school, fuck all that. Old head, oh no. I'm still down at the JUCO with the 20-year-olds. I'm a triple OG, for real. I'll take OG. Why did they leave OG out? All right, why did they leave OG out? Oh, there should be a category OG. All right. All right. I need that OG category for me, man, because, you know, Pops, OG. All right, but I'll agree with mostly this. I'll agree with it. It is what it is. All right, why is my color of my screen changing? All right, I guess it's there. Okay, that's Straggle and Sniggle Theater.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride.
Oh, somebody said YNs don't respect OGs. All right, they don't know what they doing. YNs are crazy. Shout out to the YNs. Who put that chart together? All right, wait till you get older. You're not going to feel like an old head. Maybe you will. All right, let's check out these super chats. We got another segment. It's an evil world we living in. Speaking of Chad Ochocinco, we got him set up. Shout out to Kevin G. It's your favorite Kenyan American. My community ebonics is absolutely atrocious. I was trying to flirt with a Ku Klux Keisha and was trying to tell her I wanted to smash the box. Instead, I told her I wanted to slap box. I've been on red since Thursday. I'll stick to regular English. Yes. All right. Was it a straggle? It's a Ku Klux Keisha. You wanted to slap the box. Is that what you said? Or you wanted to slap box? You wanted to smash the box. All right. Shout out to our brother Macaroni Tony. Yeah, it's not hurting you, but my ninja, is it helping? He says, I consider myself sharp, but I needed that reality check. Thank you, Macaroni Tony, with the sponsorship. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm rich, bitch.
All right. My brother said, I said that earlier. It's not hurting you, but is it helping you? That is the question you have to ask, the $1 million question. There's no side effects and there's nothing wrong with it, but is it helping you? That's a reality check. Everything you got, you better check if that's the case right there. And don't mind if you're on red with these skeezers, man. I don't even know when I'm on red. I forget when I text a girl. All right, I'll be like, what? I texted you? Okay, whatever. They hit me back up. I'm like, who is this? Like, I don't save a woman's name until I hit them skins. All right, or at least I'm getting close to smashing. I don't even save her name in my phone. They just keep coming up as a phone number. Then I gotta look. I'm like, who in the fuck is this? All right, till I fold up, they're just a phone number. You just a number. 100%. You just a number in my phone. What's the point? What's the point? What's the point of saving a woman's name in my phone? It's going to come up as possibly. You know when they give you the iMessage and they say it's possibly somebody because it's connected to an account? All right, but you just a phone number until I hit. All right, ladies are like, this is despicable. All right, till I smash and beat the brakes off of that, I'm not saving your number. Why save it? I don't know. Shout out to Macaroni Tony again. Appreciate you for being here. That's a sponsorship.
I'm rich, bitch.
All right, you got to earn your right. Guys, you got to earn. The women got to earn. We're going to listen to this. We're going to learn this next. The women got to earn their spot. Y'all be giving them way too many spots. All right, here we go right here. We got, It's the Evil World We Live In with Chad Ochocinco. This is an update of a show that we did.
It's the evil world we live in.
All right, it's the evil world we live in. Chad Ochocinco, you guys know, broke up with this apex predator, Sherelle Rosado, a black Alabama Puerto Rican. Says they're no longer together. Well, this is response here. Chad Ochocinco, says he's still getting married next month. He just doesn't know to whom. All right, Chad Ochocinco, man. Yeah, man, he down bad. Let's see what happens here. Let's get the volume up.
Am I still getting married in February? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely getting married. Boy, you hear me? Now, I don't know who I'm going to get married to, but I'm getting married in February. Did I tell you that? I ain't wasting no more time. Boy, I'm 57, boy. You hear me? Boy, 67% of my life, I done already lived it. I ain't got time to be playing out here in these streets. Absolutely not. Yeah, that's brother starving. I promise you, I don't care who you are. I don't even care how you look. I don't care. Boy, you can be ugly. Yeah, that's brother starving. I don't care. I am. I'll tell you one thing. Come February, walking down the aisle. We're going to be at somebody courthouse. Promise you. Am I still getting married in February? Yeah, absolutely. Boom, it's done. I look too goddamn good. I look too goddamn good to be single. Huh? God damn it. I deserve. Do I need a minister? Nah. I'm a junior deacon. Not only am I a junior deacon, I'm an ordained minister. Huh? I'm gonna marry myself. I don't even need nobody. I don't even need no audience. I got my camera, my tripod, I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna record it. Sign the paperwork at the courthouse. Boom, it's done. I look too goddamn good. I look too goddamn good to be single.
All right, there it is right there. This one definitely hurt his heart right there. You know, she a nice little butter pecan, chocolated Puerto Rican. All right, I call her a Puerto Rican. She might not be Puerto Rican. She look Puerto Rican to me. All right, Rosado sound like a Puerto Rican. All right, that's what it is. All right, he missing his Puerto Rican. He 57 years old. Is he really that old? He lying. He's a troll. He been trolling for a while. All right, let me see here. Chad Ochocinco age. He is, 47 years old. He's trolling. You're young, sir. You're going to be all right. I don't think he might marry himself as a publicity stunt. But we don't need to be talking like this, bro. You still, if you feel you look good, you got some money in your bank account, leave that Puerto Rican alone. Nobody need to deal with that apex predator. We already exposed her earlier today. All right, we don't need that bullshit. Take it easy, sir. All right, but it's going to take him a long time to get over that. It's painful. It's painful. Speaking of painful, we're going to do a song real quick. We're going to do a song, yes, indeed, and then we're going to get to the main event. Remember I did the song Man Eater? I read the lyrics, then I played the video. The mistake I made was playing the video and the song. The stream got blocked, and then I had to clip it out. Well, I shouldn't have played the video and the song. I should just play the song. It's still going to get a copyright and potentially get blocked, but then I can clip out the song or mute the song, which is going to be hard for the people watching the playback. So if you're watching the playback, you might hear empty space. You might not hear the song. You're going to have to imagine it or download it or whatever you have to do. Listen to it on YouTube, because that's how the copyright works. All right. They're going to say, hey, this is our music. You can't just play it on your show. So if you're listening to this and it's clipped out or it's somewhat weird, you're like, where's the song? This is what happened. All right. I'm talking to you in the future. Right.
New world order.
I'm talking to you in the future. This is future CGA talking. All right, so we got what do we got here? We have a song. I'm going to read the lyrics, then we're going to play the song, then we're going to read the lyrics and try to interpret it. On It's an Evil World We Live In. Red Pill Music.
World we live in.
All right, you'll know this. You'll know this. All right. Verse 1. It says, and you got to remember, when you're reading lyrics, it's not always, it sounds good when you're singing it, but when you read it, it's a little bit tough because the sentence structure isn't complete. So you got to put it together. All right, here we go right here. He came from somewhere back in her long ago, in her past. The sentimental fool don't see. He's trying hard to recreate what is yet to be created once in her life. She musters a smile for his nostalgic tale. All right, his story. She smiles at his story, never coming near what he wanted to say, only to realize it never really was. Okay, so it's hard to figure out, but listen. He came from somewhere back in her long ago in his mind. He's a sentimental fool, but he doesn't see he's trying hard to create or recreate what has never been created in her life. That's like if I tell her, I walk up to her, hey, you know what I mean? And man, I might come back from her past. She might not even know who I am. Hey, you know what? You must have fell from heaven. You're an angel. And I'm recreating the story and she smiles, but there's nothing there. Or I might have been from her past. I say, hey, we could get back together. And she says, that together doesn't exist anymore. And he believes it does. Okay. Only to realize it never really was. Sometimes this is like the cold approach theory. All right, I'm going to cold approach this and then I'm going to tell her something and then it never really was. It's in your mind. But it says right here, she had a place in his life. She had a place in his life. But he never made her think twice. As he rises to her apology, anybody else would surely know that he's watching her go. Now, this could be a situation where you're thinking about a woman, but she's not thinking about you. You're thinking about her. She had a place in his life, but he never made her think twice. Now, it says, as he rises to her apology, she's leaving. She's walking away. She says, excuse me, sir. This sounds nice and all, but I'm out of here. Everybody else would surely know that he's watching her go. All right. This could also be like, this sounds like, hey, I have an imaginary girlfriend, or this is a girl that I like. I want to make something with her. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. This could also be like a cold approach. Hey, I think there's a future with us. And she's like, I'm sorry, sir. And he's leaving. She leaves. And then it says right here to complete it, as he rises to her apology, anybody else would surely know that he's watching her go. But what a fool believes he sees. No wise man has the power to reason away what seems to be. What seems to be is always better than nothing at all. Okay? A fool believes what he sees. Not even a wise man has the power to reason away what seems to be is always better than nothing. So that sounds to me like numbers game. She was a friend. She broke up. He think they can get back together. There's a lot to unpack in that one, to interpret. So what seems to be is always better than nothing at all. All right. I'd rather get rejected by 97 women out of 100. What seems to be is always better than nothing at all. And then it says, she keeps sending him somewhere back in her long ago. Second verse, where he can still believe there's a place in her life. Someday, somewhere, she will return. All right. Yeah, it could be a stripper. It's like the stripper loves me. All right. She really loves me. All right. She doesn't jerk everybody off in the back room. So it is the guy with the hope strategy. The hope strategy. Thank you, guys. You're clearing it up as we're interpreting it. We're clearing it up. This is a lot of men. Hope strategy, numbers game, maybe, you don't know, not my girl. All right. Spin the block. There's so much here. There's so friend zone. Yep. Friend zone ninja. Okay. So we got the lyrics there. We got the lyrics. We're going to play the music to see if we can pick it up. This is the Doobie Brothers. But the vocalist is Michael McDonald that you might have heard of. Michael McDonald is the artist that is going to be singing, but the group is called the Doobie Brothers, or as on What's Happening was episode, which Doobie you be? For you old heads, or you old heads. Which Doobie you be? Sounds like a friend zone shit. All right, and the song is called What a Fool Believes. Here we go. Her go. Here it is. But what a fool believes. No wise man has the power to reason away what seems to be is always better than nothing. God damn. Keep sending him somewhere back in a long ago, where he can still believe there's a place in her life. Someday, somewhere, she will return. Oh, she had a place in his life. Listen. He never made her think twice. Here we go.
she anybody else would surely know.
He's watching her go. But what a fool believes. Hey, let's go. No wise man has the power
to reason away.
Uh-oh.
Love can come and love can go. But I can't know. It's always mine.
Who's got the power? Let's go. Hey, what a fool believes. Yes.
She's never gone away.
Yes, indeed. To reason away. Love can come and love can go. Ooh, shit. That shit was dope into the motherfucker, man. Hey, yo, I'm gonna get a copyright on that one, but that shit was fire. That shit is fire. All right, they try to tell y'all ninjas. They try to tell y'all, man. And I have dudes out here, but what a fool believes. Hey, man, I'm gonna start using that. When dudes come in here coping, when dudes come in here talking about numbers game, right? When dudes coming in here talking about that shit, I'm going to say, but what a fool believes. But what a fool believes. Brothers, what a fool believes. What a fool believes he sees. No wise man has the power to reason away what seems to be. Is always better than nothing. That's kind of like when I say all men pay. No, they don't. But what a fool believes. That's what I'm going to start saying. What a fool believes. No wise man has the power to reason away. Yo, that shit is dope. Shout out to our brothers, which Doobie you be. Somebody said Kenny Loggins wrote the lyrics on that one. All right. I'm not sure about that one, but that's dope. But that's going to be my response. What a fool believes. I don't know what to tell you. I can't reason away. I don't have the power to reason away. Shout out to y'all, man. Did y'all enjoy that? Did y'all enjoy that? The hope strategy. All right, I want to do more of that, but it is treacherous territory with songs on YouTube. You play it, you can get a copyright notification. You know, sometimes you're playing with fire. But man almighty, some songs they was trying to tell y'all, and it was a hidden message, man. But I try to always find a song that has these hidden messages. And, you know, it doesn't sound like simp music all the time. That's the fine-ass player anthem. What a fool believes. All right, Kenny Loggins, the writer on those lyrics. Let me see here. Kenny Loggins. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's pretty dope. Oh, yeah. Yep, they gave him the credit. He did write that. Michael McDonald and Kenny Loggins. Shout out to them. The young people don't know who the fuck we talking about. All right, so appreciate that, man. We're going to find more good music. I try to find stuff that y'all don't know about. Okay, and artists that you might not know about. I try to bring something from some eras, you know, from the past. Definitely the 80s. Because we listened to this music and we didn't even know. All right, they were telling us. All right, anyway, let me catch up on some super chats and we'll get them to the main event for sure. All right, thank you for the support and thank you for letting the old head jam. The old head jamming. If you like music. The young heads, the YNs, I introduce you to a new song instead of this. All right. I be spinning the block and popping the Glock and shot in the and a Percocet and I pop the Molly and pop the pot and I pop the you know. I be spinning and winning and dinning and skirt. I be spinning and winning and dinning and skirt. I skirt and winning and diddling and popping the Molly and then. All right. Anyway. All right. You know, the YNs, that's what you used to listen to. So, skirt. and I'd be skirt, skirt, skibbity, skibbity, skibbity. You know, the background vocals. That's what they used to listen to. And they'd be like, I'll be spinning it, didn't it, didn't it, winning it, spinning it, didn't it, didn't it, and I'll be flipping it, flipping it, flipping it, flipping it. Skirt. Ass ninjas. All right. Oh, the YNs are mad calling me an old head. I'll stop. Shout out to Leon Lovelay says, Coach, my 27-year-old coworker called me old head, and another one called me unk. He says, I do hit him with that back in the day every now and then. LOL. Also, you're a pops or an old head. It's part of getting older, wiser, and grayer. Or white beard. Or a bear. Or a white hair or a bear. Or a bear. As the women in the Latina countries will say. A bear. A bear. Even Filipinos will say a bear. But yes, 27, you got to remember, man, 40, 50 is a long way in their mind. So yes, you're an old head. How old are you? You didn't say how old you are. Shout out to the old heads out here. I guess we're official. Shout out to our brother Derek H. He says, salute to CGA. What's the tentative date for the Vegas event? I haven't heard it here or on the Money Mindset yet. I got to catch up. I need to get that solidified. That's what I need to do. So we're going to get it set up. We're going to get it set up. I haven't announced it yet. Pro Man says, my late mom explained that song. She cheated and was in love with the guy she cheated with, but was monkey branching. So there it is right there. So there's an explanation. Shout out to your late mom. It says she cheated, was in love with the guy she cheated with, and was monkey branching. Okay, interesting. There could be that's an interesting twist. So there was a past. Okay. Huh. All right. Shout out to you on that one. That's a good one. Hey, ain't nothing new under the sun, y'all. It's all the same shit. Shout out to our brother Dark Side Foundation. Coach, continue to slap the Mitches. By the way, did you hear about the allegations against Destiny? Abba dropped the video on it. Train Yang style. Is it about a guy? All right. I'll just.
Train Yang.
Did Destiny and a guy get into it? I did hear somebody this past weekend that Destiny and there was a young woman, a young female. I want to say she was 19. That's what I heard, but I didn't hear too much after it because I looked at the woman and she looked like Merp. All right. And I was like, and apparently she was a political commentary person. And I was like, a 19-year-old political commentary. I'm out of this story. I became disinterested. So, Destiny's in trouble with some allegations. This shouldn't surprise me at all. That wouldn't surprise me. Ninjas is going down, bruh. These YouTubers, us YouTubers, we have to really understand our position here. We are a target, man. We're the new basketball players. We're the new entertainers. We're the new rappers. We're the new rappers. There's even people even acknowledging this. I saw RDC World. They did a skit saying these streamers are the new rappers. I heard a rapper say, I need to stop messing with these streamers because the streamers fans are more hardcore than the rapper fans. The streamer fans are way more hardcore. Like, we got the Coach Gang. Rappers got their group as well, but nah, you can't mess with these streamer groups. Like, the streamer is on for hours and hours a day. Rappers put out a couple of songs. You only got their attention for a couple of minutes. Streamers got these young people on headlock. They'll watch these streamers for 8 hours a day. So the streamers are the new entertainers. We got to realize that there is a pivot happening to where, the streamers are celebrities. There's a lot of streamers getting better viewers than cable TV. And the old celebrities are done. But this rapper, I can't remember what it was. I saw the clip. They were like, man, y'all need to stop messing with these streamers. It was DDG. He was like, streamers fans are way more hardcore than rapper fans. And you can watch streamers all day long. You don't even have to watch them live. You could just watch the playback. And then people watch their clips afterwards. So us streamers, streamer we're the new frontier, but it's unregulated. Let me see if I can find the streamer fans versus rappers fans. Let me see. Was that DDG? And he's a streamer and a rapper. All right, so here we go.
But I will say this though. The streaming supporters is not like rap supporters, bro. Them demons. They demons, bro. Like, if a...
Let me see if I can get one without the music. I want to get one without the music. I don't think I'll be able to get it without the music. All right, I'm going to have to get it with the music.
But I will say this though. The streaming supporters is not like rap supporters, bro. Them demons. They demons, bro. Like, if a nigga just so step on Kai's shoe, they on your ass.
Yeah, I can't play it with too much music. He said if somebody step on Kai Cenat's shoes, they on your ass. All right, so let me find if I can find the RDC world because we're a little bit ahead. RDC world, rappers versus streamers. All right, and I've been telling y'all need to get up on this one. It says right here, streamers are really the new rappers. Streamers are really the new rappers now. All right, everybody's seen the transition. There's no longer denying it. Nobody can no longer deny that streamers took over and they make way more money than the rappers. All right, even your modest size streamer is making more than rappers. All right, so streamers are the new rappers. This is RDC world right here. Here we go.
He like 2 hours late, chat, man. Fuck, we ball, man. Where he at? He's on the way. Oh, I think that's him right there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's up with you, man? What's up? Yes, sir. Bro, damn. Big fan of you, man. No cap,
as
man.
Everybody should be, bro.
Yes, bro. Y'all welcome Jay Rich to the chat, man.
And no, I'm not freestyling.
Yeah, man. But, hey, man, so what we about to do today, dog?
Yeah, well, I got motion all around the city.
Hey, we're not taking no pictures today.
Hey, we're not taking no pictures. We're not taking no pics. I'm not taking no pics.
No.
Bro, dance never stops.
Oh, yeah, what's up? Hey, you a fan?
Just all the time.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Picture, bro?
Yeah, no cap, okay. Yeah, for sure,
Okay,
Come on.
Here, you got motion, you got motion. Hey, stop playing. You know I ain't taking no pics, man.
Okay, I got you.
You want to see more?
Look, man.
Look.
Okay, I'm trying to get a picture. Bro.
Yeah, bro. Man. You ready?
Let's go.
Hey, if you a streamer like me, people really recognize us all the time. And people really be like, who are you? Who are you? Like, nobody knows you're a rapper. Hoes ain't paying attention to us. They dismissing us. Mitches are like, oh, you just a YouTuber. Right? Remember when you were just a YouTuber? Remember that? Not no more. Dude, those days are gone. And if you're a content creator, those days are gone. You just be up here sitting up on YouTube like you not got nothing better to do. Oh, hell no. Somebody said we got the juice now. And somebody mentioned this in the chat right here. I'm not going to play the whole skit for copyright, but this is I Show Speed in Chile. All right. So I'm not going to play the music, but this is I Show Speed in Chile. Look at this. He getting mobbed. He getting mobbed in Chile. Like, he getting mobbed like Michael Jackson. You need security now if you're a streamer. Okay? This is crazy. This is him in Chile getting mobbed. Like he's a he's a dude. Nobody can say anymore that you just a YouTuber. Nobody can say that anymore. Yes, even the modest ones. Like he getting mobbed out there. They mobbing him. So anyway, and streamers actually get money. You can see they get money. Rappers, they'll talk about they got money. Streamers legit getting money. Like they get into the bag. All right, this happened to me. I was out with a famous guy this weekend, and yeah, he got recognized more than me. He's a YouTuber. All right, I think he got 3 to 5 million subscribers. He got recognized way more than me. But when we're out, people they recognize every day. Every time I go out, I get recognized. I was at the gym training with my personal trainer, and the brother, shout out to him. He saw me, but I was training with my personal trainer. And then he said, he didn't even say nothing. He was just like, yeah, what's up? You know, whatever. And then I left my phone. We moved over to the other side of the gym. And then he brought my phone over. And then he was like, oh, you left this. And I was like, oh, thank you, bro. And he was like, oh, keep it up with your podcast. Keep it going. And I was like, dude. And then my trainer was like, what? So he was like, what do you do? She was confused. All right. So people are confused when people recognize you. And it's one of the things is like, you know, the good old days where you just a YouTuber, you ain't shit is gone. We've now and by the way, YouTube is the #1 streaming platform in the world.
New world order.
Right? YouTube is the #1 streaming platform in the world. It's beating Netflix, it's beating Hulu, it's beating ESPN, it's beating Disney Plus. It's beating all of them. It's #1. So what you have to understand is when you're talking about the top streamers, you're talking about the top streamers on the top platform. That means everybody else even below that are medium streamers on the top platform. So this is where we are. And a lot of people are slow to pick this up, but there's no denying it now. All right. I'm not going to play the whole skit. All right. But this was kind of funny because all the streamers had all the shit that the rappers wish they had. Oh, I got that too. But Angry Man said this years ago. I heard him say it. I'm pretty sure I heard our brother say it. Black Male Advice TV. Shout out to him. And yes, it ain't even close. It ain't even close how Twitch streamers are getting to the big ass bag. Yep, and YouTubers shifted the election. All right. But yeah, it's what it is. And people are finally admitting it. They're finally admitting it and going, and even the streamers have support system. I have the Coach Gang. Every streamer has a support group, right? Which are going to be the people affiliated with them. And they ride for you, man. Shout out to the Coach Gang. The Coach Gang rides for you. Everybody has their gang and group affiliate, whatever it is. We have the Coach Gang, but they ride for you. All right. They will go into other people's chat and be like, oh no, we Coach Gang. It's what it is. But yeah, the days are gone where they're like, you just a YouTuber. People are like, how do I get in? But of course, I'm not saying you're too late. You can get on the money mindset, but the window is closing for sure. Yeah. Their family. They have their family. And people have worked hard to set up their group and put their streams out. And people were like, you ain't going to do nothing. You ain't going to be nothing. Somebody just told me this too. That they were talking to a person. I can't remember what streamer was saying this. Oh, it was Duke Dennis. It was Duke Dennis. All right. So let me see this right here. Girlfriend. Stop. Let me see. And this happened to me with my ex-wife. All right, I don't know if I can find the clip. But Duke Dennis, let's see here. Duke Dennis basically said he had a girl that he was dating. And he said he was doing YouTube. And she was like, you doing YouTube? Like dismissed him. Like, oh, that's whack. You wasting your time type of shit. And later on, Duke Dennis became who he was. And she spun the block and came back. How do I start up my YouTube channel? And he was like, bye-bye. Nope, he was like, you got to go. Hey, you fucked around and found out. Because Duke Dennis got to be making $1 million a fucking month at this point. Right? It ain't too late, but it's tough to be able to get ahead now. It's tough to get ahead of people because you got people that got solid groups. I got a solid Coach Gang. That happened to me when I started doing YouTube. Before my ex-wife took my YouTube videos to court. She must have found out I was doing YouTube. It wasn't that long when I started that she found out. Like I was probably a month or two in. I wasn't that long into it. And she ended up taking me to court for it and saying, he's talking about our divorce case. Stupid broad, right? But we were at the orthodontist office. This was about 2018. We're at the orthodontist office. I'm paying for the kids' braces. She put in her half reluctantly. And the orthodontist was talking to my kids. And the orthodontist asked, what do you like to watch? And at the time, my kid said, Stampy Cat. Right? Stampy Cat, which Stampy Cat was this British dude or UK dude that would play video games and talk to kids, but like in a creepy ass voice. Okay, so I would watch them watching Stampy Cat, and I was like, y'all watching him play video games? And I was like, why don't I buy y'all a video game system? You can play the games. Nah, that was the sign of the times. People got comfortable watching other people live their lives. People got comfortable watching other people play video games. All right, now watch this. So the orthodontist was like, oh, who is Stampy Cat? And I was like, oh, he's a YouTuber. This is 2018. You got to remember, this is 2018. This is way different than 2025. And then I was like, kids watch YouTube all day. They don't watch TV. They don't watch TV shows. They don't watch cable. They don't watch network TV. They watch YouTube. And so the orthodontist was like, oh, that's interesting. What does he do? He plays video games. The kids watch him play video games? Yep. This is our new reality. So my ex tries to throw in a jab. Remember, I don't know she knows about my little YouTube channel at the time. And so I was like, yeah, I'm going to start making YouTube videos. So I joined in saying, I'm going to make YouTube videos too. I'm going to try to make a bag. My ex-wife was sitting right there already throwing hate. You're wasting your time.
Gotcha, bitch.
You see, when I talk about normies, they always late to the party. They never see the vision. They always hating. They don't know. They didn't never see a day where this would be legitimate, but it's legit now. The #1 streaming platform in the world, YouTube. The streamers are making more money than the rappers and many actors. And people are still catching on slow. That one dude, the comedian guy that said he made, the brother's name is Country Wayne. Country Wayne said he made millions of dollars a year on Facebook and YouTube and shit like that. Guess what happened? Ari Spears came out and said that can't be true. So Ari Spears still working comedy clubs, still getting his comedy club checks and his split for drinks and alcohol. Like Country Wayne just uploading videos and making skits. And that people are like, how can he possibly be making that much money? Now, I'm a content creator. I know how money comes in. I know how views work versus hours and watch time. It's very clear. Country Wayne is just fucking bringing it home. Just doing Facebook and YouTube alone. All right. He says, T-Pain said he's making more streaming than making music. Oh, it was Faison Love. It wasn't Ari Spears. It was Faison Love. Sorry, it was Faison Love. It was like, that nigga can't be making $14 million a year. 40. Yes. If you're making content, bro, you can make tens of thousands of dollars a month. Right here. Tens of thousands. And I'm like, bro, keep doing comedy clubs and waiting for movie scenes to come out and shit and get your 3-week movie set check. Keep waiting for that shit. Keep getting your manager to get you a movie scene and keep going to auditions. All right, go out there and make some YouTube content. You can make way more money especially if you have an audience. Look at Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp already had an audience. He brought it over to YouTube, making way more money than he would have made on ESPN. He had that one video go viral. He said he made X amount of dollars on it. So, it's one of those things that people are now starting to get it. They're now starting to see it like this is undeniable. But now people are going to try to jump on the bandwagon. It is what it is. Yep, them $3 residual checks from a movie you did in 1996, White Chicks. All right, and you waiting to gather up all your residuals. Meanwhile, you put some content out and you just, it's crazy. It is crazy, but people are now, it's undeniable. It's undeniable. Anybody denying and say you just wasted your time on YouTube, you just on YouTube trying to make money, and you just on YouTube wasting your time, you got to be the dumbest person in captivity to believe that. You got to be dumb as fuck to believe that today. And 5 years ago, for sure. 7 years ago, for sure. 3 years ago, you're still saying that? I got to question you. A year ago, you got to be fucking idiot to then wonder why a person's on YouTube all day. You gotta be a fucking idiot, all right? And he grifting, he trying to make money, and you need the money. I need that money. I need that social media money. Yes, I do. I need that. You gotta be a fucking dumbass. That's why I'm like, I gotta shift the conversation in the crowd, because that whole men's space and it ain't supposed to be business and monetized, and we just supposed to be here entertaining y'all and giving y'all lessons for free. I had to literally leave those people behind. All right, because those people are literally stagnating you. They're stagnating you. They literally don't want you to win. They just want you to sit up there and entertain them, and it ain't supposed to make no money. Okay, I gotta leave that shit behind, because they be trying to make you feel guilty. No, motherfucker, yeah, we gotta go, bro. And the sad part about it is this. You can't even tell people what you make. You can't even tell people what you make, because they will lose their fucking mind. They'll be like, huh? Wait a minute, what, nigga? You can't even tell people what you make, because the Mitch ass ninjas would fucking crash out. The Mitch ass niggas would crash out. But you supposed to sit up there and entertain them and talk and, you know, not make no progression. Then they be like, oh, he going broke, and we gonna wait for him to go broke. Boy, you can't even tell. What you got to do is you got to show up. YouTube uniform. This is what you got to do. You got to show up every day like this. You can't show up with no bling on. You can't buy a new car. You can't show your bank account. You can't have another job. You supposed to have another job. You can't build a business. You can't hire employees in a team. Why do you need a team? Like, niggas is still stuck in like 2017. You need the money. They be surprised. He can afford to go on a vacation. They literally be surprised. They be like, how he afford to go on a vacation? What do you think I was doing, nigga, on YouTube all day? So you got to show up. You got to show up with your black t-shirt. Anton's got to show up in his baseball cap and his glasses. Lead attorney's got to show up with his one suit and act like we ain't making money. Got to show up with your YouTube uniform. Yep, you can't show off a watch. You know, you got to be like, because niggas will be like, I can't see how this could be possible. He must be renting that shit. And when you do this, they be like, what? You just out here? You must be a scammer. There was a guy that says, Coach Greg Adams is on YouTube. He's claiming he makes money, but he won't tell us how he's making his money. I was stunned. I was like, nigga. Really, bruh? Like, you can't be fucking serious, bruh. He buying all these shit, but he not telling us how he making the money. Nigga, you watching it, bitch, nigga. Like, what? You watching me do it every day, and they just can't. It doesn't make sense to them. It doesn't make sense. It, like, guys, people still today, boomers, they don't know. Niggas, people don't understand content creation at all. They don't see it. You need to so you just gotta be like, yep, I'm just here talking. You know what I mean? You gotta literally be like, Merp. All right, Merp. I'm just spending 8 hours a day for nothing. It's like, yo, like, what? Like, bruh, what do you think I'm doing? Scamming on the backside? But they don't put it together at all until it's too fucking late. But hey, it's the money mindset. My man said $2 Superchats add up. I mean, I can't with people, bruh. I can't. Like, they don't get it. Oh, Lord. Money mindset, man. It is the shit, man. It is the shit. We tell you. By the way, we break it down on Money Mindset. We break it down on Money Mindset. We break it down. But look, if y'all, yeah, they just act like I'm selling dope. Like, they like, he must be scamming people. He must be flipping houses on the backside. Like, what is he doing? I want to understand how he's able to afford that lifestyle. What the fuck? Oh, shit. But I tell you on Money Mindset, I told you how much I made in AdSense money. Now, the problem is I haven't get paid in AdSense in years. So this is old numbers. But I'll show you. By the way, press 1 in the chat if you were on the Money Mindset where I revealed the numbers. Right? It's on there. All right, I told you what it was. There it is. And that was $21. That was before YouTube was moving and grooving. And I showed it. So but you got to pay for it, man. Because I can't have you Mitch ass ninjas crashing out. I can't have y'all crashing out. But it's on the Money Mindset. The link is right there. The link is there. Click the link on the Money Mindset. If you want, there's right there. Click the link on the Money Mindset. But yo, I'm telling you, man, you guys don't realize the monetization killing me, bro. YouTube robbing me every month. Robbing me. He says, can confirm the math. Yeah, Larry C got the math. Bro, YouTube robbing me. You guys don't realize, nigga, they are really robbing me. All right. It's sad how they robbing me. Because I had 8, 9 monetized channels at one time. And I could put out content on all of them. I would have been clearing. I can't even tell you the number. I can't even tell you the number. All right. But the number is just, I can't even calculate what I'm losing. All right. I can't even calculate it, but I try to, but I don't even know what the number would be. But my pocket's getting robbed in the millions. In the millions. All right. That goes from my old catalog. Like, none of that's monetized. I had to delete it. My new streams, 8 hours a day. 8 hours a day. All right. 8 hours a day, 400 streams a year. Getting robbed. Getting robbed. And then all the other monetized channels with the vlogs, none of them vlogs are monetized. Everything that I put on the Coach Rick Adams, the replays, none of it monetized. So, easily millions. I'm losing millions per year doing this shit. All right, anyway. Now, check this out. That's what the haters like to hear. The haters like to hear that. It doesn't make sense to them. They think I'm exaggerating. But if you saw the money mindset, it would make sense. Yep, I got no sponsors. I haven't taken on any sponsors. I'm losing millions of years streaming for you goof ass niggas. All right, you think I'm supposed to be patient? Yep, hey, look, you sponsor, you support what you like. It is what it is. But it is what it is. And my live streams, if I was monetized, I would have double and triple the viewers. I wouldn't be shadow banned. My channel would grow. I would have sponsors. Like, I'm losing millions. All right, but anyway. And then you do that over 10 years. All of these streams that are not monetized that people are going to watch in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. This is all demonetized content. That means in 5 years, 10 years, 2 years, it never gets any ads. It never gets any money. No AdSense. You're talking about millions that I'm losing over however long I stay on YouTube. Millions. Millions, millions, millions. All right, but anyway, at some particular point, I won't be doing 2 streams a day. I won't be doing probably this type of live streaming at some particular point. Ringo Reactions. And I was just talking about you. Shout out to, I called you Blackmail Advised TV, but that was your old channel's name. He says, I don't even need to see. I already know. By the way, I picked up both of your books. Salute to the mods in the chat. Shout out to you, Ringo. He knows. He's been on YouTube. I'm losing millions per year. At least $1 million per year. For guaranteed. Now, Hey, don't be mad at me. Don't be sad for me. You know, I picked the niche. This was the niche. I made the content. The niche is the red pill. The red pill is gonna get demonetized. It is what it is. But it's the Mitch ass ninjas that don't like, they want you to be here, but the motherfuckers will be like, well, you shouldn't get paid. Yo, it's sad. But millions per year. I'm losing at least $1 million a year doing this. All right, so, you know, I don't think about it too much, but when I think about it sometimes, I'll be like, shout out to Ringo. Go salute to Ringo. Click his link. All right, go to his channel. That's our original OG brother. My brother says controlling the damage by doing 8 hours a day. You guys will figure it out at some particular point, but I don't want to give the Mitches too much food. The Mitches will get too much food. But yeah, man, if you think I'm living out of control now, shit. All right, the last 5 years, I would have way more money. I would have probably 5 times more money than I have right now for the last 5 years of demonetization, from 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, into 25. I would have probably 5 to 10 times the money for sure than I have today. And I just kept making streams and kept doing it, getting demonetized, kept making vlogs that are demonetized. I certainly would have 5 to 10 times the more money I got it today. All right, but anyway, and I got real sub count too, for sure. Shout out to DG Seymour, says blessing CGA. You drop blue chips regarding today's and the future NBA players being the offspring of past coaches and players. Years ago, as a junior investment banker, I came to realize that all of my peers had family who worked in banking or hedge funds. Blue chips is no accident. It's not. And people going to scare you. All right, they're going to scare you. Oh, your next generation people going to lose the money. Yeah, they might. But you better figure out that you got to show an example to your kids to be able to get into the door. All right, they got to be able to get in the door. So, yes, a lot of things are nepotism, family, and networking. If you don't network, forget it. If you don't network, forget it. All right, y'all out here trying to reinvent the wheel. And by the way, networking requires you to pay. Almost all networks require you to put skin in the game. You gotta pay. That's why we have the money mindset. That's our network. There's men over there that are high-end rollers. There's men over there that making $50,000 a week, a month. It ain't no brokies over there. I mean, there's a lot. There's some men trying to learn. But you gotta get in there. You got to get in there and put some skin in the game. Anybody telling you to live less, live free, take shortcuts, do not listen to them, bruh. Do not listen. And somebody said, how come they won't reinstate you? Nobody's been able to successfully beat demonetization, all right, whether you like it or not. And no, I'm not suing them, right? I'm not going to waste it. I don't have enough money. Do you realize how many lawyers Google has? They'll just keep my case for 2 years. All right, and drown me in money. Okay, nobody. There's people working in the background. There's people that hire lawyers, and they're trying to get. Dude, you guys got to realize you're communicating with bots. All right, you won't even get to the lawyers. They're just gonna laugh and put your shit in the stack over there. Nobody who has been demonetized in this manner has beat it. Zero. So just know that. Just know that that's the case. Okay, so it's an uphill battle at best. All right, somebody said Candace Owens did. Yeah. All right, but you know how that is. All right, you know what happened there. All right, and she did it relatively quick, but there's a long list of people who ain't beat it. Okay. No. He said reach out to Candace. Listen, you're going to have big money. All right, and she sued YouTube back. I don't got that type of money. All right, I don't. Guys, please don't tell me to throw that much money away at a fucking lawsuit, please. All right, you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't have it. I don't have money to throw away on a lawsuit like that. This is big money, and her husband and them got connects. All right, I don't have that type of connect. He said, ask Candace. Oh, Candace, I'm just a no good YouTuber. All right, here I am. I'm just a regular YouTuber you don't know about. All right, how did you beat it? She gonna say, you got 50 grand? I'll tell you the secret. Bruh. He says Dennis is suing YouTube in a class action. Again, like I said, these things take a long time. Okay, don't think this is going to get overturned anytime soon. I understand people are suing. I understand people are doing class actions. I got all of that. They contact me too. But it ain't going to stop shit right now. Niggas would be like, oh, they're suing. Hey, guys, a lawsuit is just a lawsuit. Doesn't mean they're going to win. It's just a lawsuit that you're going to put money to. If Dennis Sterling wins, everybody wins. If Dennis Sterling loses, Dennis Sperling wins. Right? Right? Okay, Dennis Sperling gets whatever money he collected from any YouTuber, and the suit gets dropped. The suit drags on for 2 years. Come on, guys. You gotta have me leaking $5, $50, $100, $200,000. It's gonna take a long time for that even being seen, even being addressed in the courtroom. Then you guys got to understand. I've been to court. You don't just show up like here and then they fold, right? No, you got to go through hearings, get evidence. Got to go through a fucking hearing number 2. All right, evidentiary hearing, trial. I mean, please, guys. I've been through lawsuits. I know how they work. They do not work overnight. My custody lawsuit took 2 years. Man almighty. It's not that easy of giving a letter. So I'm just giving you guys some background. Please do not get me with this normie shit. Candace always did it. Contact her. That's normie shit. Oh, really? You think everybody would have contacted her by now, but they didn't. All right, so now what? Oh, my goodness. It's exhausting. And then if it works, it works. Everybody wins. All right, I win. I start making my money. But come on, man. People just think shit is easy. Just sue them. All right, man. And these lawyers know they could just drag that shit out 2, 3, 5 years. Okay, well, how much is that going to cost me? 100, 200, 300,000. Okay. Then I lost. Other than that, y'all can support. Right? Y'all can support. That's the only way we can get around this right now. I'm not taking support money and not eating so I can fight a lawsuit that's going to take 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years. All right, come on, man. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. All right, anyway. Let's get into this right here. Now, if y'all keep supporting, all right, maybe I'll go ahead and file the lawsuit, but I'm going to tell you, it ain't that much money. Where we at here? Yep, Drake's suing right now, and guess what? He going to be sitting on that lawsuit. DGC Moore with a co-sponsorship.
I'm rich, bitch.
Shout out to DGC Moore dropping these blue chips. Main event. Let's do it. Let's get into it. All right, let's do it here. Let's go. And you don't realize people probably suing YouTube every day. All right. And I get you, they don't even bat an eye. Well, let's get into it right here. Speak life or speak death. Listen to this right here. Please choose the woman that you are with wisely. Because the woman that you with has the power to speak life. That should say speak life into you, but it says speak live. Okay? Speak life into you or speak death. The woman is the owner of the words. Women use their tongue more than they use their fist. Women do talk a lot, and a lot of times they talk death into you. We call them dream killers. A lot of women in your life have been dream killers. A lot of women don't know that their words are very powerful and that men sometimes give their ego to the woman. As a result, sometimes they can actually destroy your ego, destroy your vision, destroy the dreams that you have. Now, ladies, you're going to say men have done this to you. We don't give a fuck about you right now. We don't give a fuck about you. All right. We don't care about your situation. We're talking to the men today. Take a back seat or a hike or take a long walk off of a short pier. We're talking about how men are affected. That's what the channel is about. Until the women start supporting in great mass. Then I'll switch to you broads. Until then, we're talking about how your mother raised you. Your mother spoke death into you. How? She didn't have a man around. She chased that man off, or the man she picked was the wrong nigga. So that way, she was the only one to prevail in your life, but she wasn't speaking men into you. She wasn't speaking life into you. She was speaking death. Ain't shit niggas. You just like your daddy. You look like your daddy. And she also planned for you to speak death into your financial future by doing the goofy shit that she does, and you follow her pattern. And she says, just do this, just do that, just sue YouTube. And she just gets you to lose your fucking money, right? Throwing bad money at bad money. Okay? That's the type of shit that you guys come up with without even being in the position, by telling me to do some shit that you wouldn't even do. Number one. Number two, it ain't your money you're losing, it's mine. Number three, same thing as your mama speaking death into you, telling you to do things and pursue certain occupations that they even admit they get paid less for. Okay? Women negotiate less, they get less pay raises, but they'll tell you to pursue the same thing. They'll set your finances. They'll teach you to set your finances up like them. But the only problem is you ain't got no pussy to sell to make up the difference. All right? They got pussy to sell to make up the difference. You don't. So if they make a mistake, they can go out there and get married, sell some pussy, go on the internet, get naked, show their feet. They got ways out. Be a sugar baby, find a rich man. They got ways out. You ain't got them ways out. A lot of men have had mothers or women in their life speak death into them by saying, hey, you know what? This guy did something to me. You need to check him. Speaking death into him. Then he charges up a man and gets stabbed, robbed, beat. He loses his life. Speaking death into him. Instead of speaking life into him. What you can accomplish, supporting him. Very few women are doing this, and many of them don't have the capability to do this. They haven't been trained to do this. They're more trying to speak life into themselves as opposed to speak life into a man. We're going to go a little bit around the horn on this one, but I want you to listen to this. I want you to listen to this. Number one, let's take this video right here. This is the video from the Lionheart Church. Let's listen to what he has to say, he's talking to the women. Let's see what he has to say here. Okay, we're going to have to turn the volume up here.
Remember this, lady, there is no justification for any abuse at any time. What a woman does with her mouth is what a man does with his fist. Because a woman's body is weaker than a man, not her mind. Her body is weaker, but a man's mind is more tender than a woman. And when you coming at him that way, coming at his way, he can't keep up with that. A man's mind, in an argument with a woman, a man's mind is like a 5-year-old child. He doesn't even know how to, and you just hitting him. Answer me. Then when he tries to answer you, you then interrupt him. And so now he can't keep up with this. So he just shuts down, and then you're pushing him and you're prodding him. What you don't know is that his anger on the inside.
All right, so this is the tongue is just as lethal as the fist. All right, so I'm good with the verbiage. So I can verbally assassinate people with my verbiage in the mouthpiece. Most guys can't. In fact, women use 3 or 4 times more words a day than a man. All right, women will use 20,000 words plus. All right, men will use 6,000 to 7,000 words. All right, we're really task oriented. So our development in arguing is not good. This is why men fight. This is why men fight. All right, we try to talk, ooga booga booga, and then you say ooga ooga booga. All right, fight. All right, the words ain't working, nigga. I said, and then fisticuffs. because we have the fisticuff. We have the power of the fist. But the woman has the power of the tongue. It's like a sword. So she can find ways, prepare for your assassination. All right, come on in and then talk to you and then speak death into you. She prepared to speak death into you, right? And while you was over there ooga booga booga and focusing on your task, she's thinking of how she's going to speak death into you and set you up and gaslight you and manipulate you and red herring and bait and switch you and motherfucking change the subject in on you and deflect, redirect. She's thinking of this shit well before that you showed up. And now you can't punch her in the teeth, right? Because why? She's a woman. So now you're stuck trying to work through the magic. And she just speaking death into you instead of speaking life into you. This is shit that they program, they train, they sit around thinking about, thoughting, accusing you of shit. And you're like, what? This is speaking death into you. And people don't consider these things, these actions, abuse. She will literally call you abusive for threatening her, yelling at her, screaming, crashing out, losing it. But she's literally abusing you. I've been saying this for a long time. Men have been telling men to accept abuse. They'll say, whole masculine frame. This is what you do when she does this. This is what you do when she does that. That's called trying to work around abuse. This is what you do when she shit tests you. Working around abuse. Okay, so she's speaking death in you and you're developing strategies on how to survive her speaking death into you. Not support in life. Not saying get on out there. Not saying I'm encouraged by you. Not saying I'm motivated by you. Not saying you make me a better woman or you make me want to be a better woman. Because these words can speak life into the guy. Instead, we're dealing with a lot of death being spoken into us, right? And we don't realize it. The women don't realize it. They don't know because they haven't been educated and taught and told. They're just worried about what they're going to lose, and which is a whole bunch. All right? But you definitely going to lose if I don't win. You're definitely going to lose if I don't win. Even if you're not with me, you're going to lose. So this I can do bad all by myself is speaking death into the men. I'd rather be by myself and lose than to lose with you. Instead of going, maybe if I speak life into this man, what can this man be? Let me give you some examples. Okay, these women are out here really uncouth and untrained. They're filthy. Nobody's trained these women. Who trained you? Who raised you? They've been raised by hyenas. Biblical. I will use the Bible as a support reference. So shut the fuck up. Proverbs 5 and 3 and 6 in the New International Version, the NIV. For the lips of an adulterous woman drips honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. But in the end, she is bitter as gall, sharp as a double-edged sword. Sharp as a double-edged sword. Bitter as gall. And I don't even know what that is. Somebody can tell me what that is. The words are smooth, but you're dealing with a bitter bitch, adulterous woman. And a lot of women are adulterous. In this day and age, they'll say they ain't. I've never had a one-night stand. I've never cheated. Oh, bullshit. Oh, bullshit. You was the other woman then, bitch. All right, but her tongue, her words, sharp as a double-edged sword, right? This woman is speaking that she can speak death into your life. When a woman takes you to court and sues you for child support, even a small nominal fee, instead of having you be a part of your kid's life and saying, hey, this is the right thing to do. This bitch is speaking death into you. She's trying to kill your financial momentum. She's trying to destroy your dream and your progress. She's speaking death upon you. She is verbally assassinating you, and she is assassinating you and your character in the court record. She's speaking death on you. You guys got to consider this. What she's doing would be similar as a man lying and waiting in the bushes to take your life. This is the truth. These bitches are vampires. They will fucking try to take your life in the only way they know, and that's through the words. That's through submitting the words in the court that are fucking lies many times. They will lie on your dick. They will lie on your character. They will lie on your reputation. That is speaking death upon you. You have more women willing to do that than to speak life upon a man, than to wake up in the morning and fix that motherfucker lunch and say, I believe in you. You keep working hard for this family. This is speaking life into a man. These bitches won't do it, okay? They won't do it. They'll speak death on you every day and be sleeping in a goddamn bed with you. Press 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Press 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about, if you can feel this message. So the people that are watching this, the fucking haters and the Mitches and the dirty, dangerous bitches, they can watch me and you can tell them he is speaking the truth. We hear this every fucking day. Death. These niggas ain't shit. These bitches ain't shit. We hear this death being spoken. And they literally will fucking bring the ops to your doorstep. The government, the child support, the CPS. They'll bring them right to your fucking doorstep every day, mailing you, calling you, harassing you, suing you. They will do it at the drop of a hat. They speak death upon you men. They kill your dreams. They sabotage you every day. Wake up, thoughting and plotting, figuring out how to trip you up on some bullshit while you worrying about conquering the world. I'm worried about being a multimillionaire and bitch trying to trip me up on some bullshit. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, they'll bring the police, her fucking family members. They'll gas up a whole goofy ass simp right to your fucking doorstep. Speaking death upon you all the time. And you wonder why you can't get ahead. The only way you can get ahead is go MGTOW. The only way you can get ahead is grab your passport. The only way you can go ahead is be a free agent. The only way you can get ahead is support Kevin Samuels. They talk about you. You must be gay, bitter, homo. They still be trying to put death on you. Okay. Let's get back into this Bible real quick. Proverbs 14:1. The wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands, the foolish one tears hers down. All right, let's go.
You can't win.
That's right, bitch. You can't win.
You can't win.
The wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands, and we can substitute that with her own words. The foolish one tears hers down. Let's go, motherfucker. Let's go. The Holy Spirit be working through me, even though I am a sinner. I am a sinner, but the Holy Spirit, shout out to the God, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Shout out to the Most High. They be speaking through me when I do these lessons. That's why I look at it and say, I might not have my millions, but I got my tens of thousands. No, I'm just all right. It's worth it in the end. It's worth it in the end. Listen to this right here. Iyanla Vanzant. Your mother also has spoken death into their sons. Your single mother, when there is no man around, even if there is a weak, spineless, jelly-back, punk-ass, simp-ass man, that simp-ass man can't even keep this death-speaking woman from speaking death into their own sons. These niggas be getting killed by the police, and they the first ones jumping out there saying he was a good boy, he was a young scholar, and that bitch done spoke death into her son her entire life, set him up for death by removing the father, chasing him off, saying that nigga ain't shit, by restricting custody, by making sure she moved the kids all across the county and the state. Then when a nigga gets snuffed out by the police and she the motherfucking, and they be like, let's praise the holy single mother. All right, now fuck that bitch. She got that nigga killed 17 years ago. He had no chance. He had no chance. Let's play this video so you can see what I'm talking about.
I've only known this young man 24 hours, and there's no way in the
Let's get this shit right.
world I have only known this young man 24 hours, and there's no way in the world, just reading his space, that I know he's gonna allow a man to abuse a woman in his presence.
She doesn't think about me that way. She doesn't.
Well,
because I
then
just
you
saw
don't
him
need to
playing
be
basketball and
You-
going on dates
so
together.
what?
and-
Mind your business. You say that you don't see the man that your son is. So I'm asking you, since this is not a demonstration of a man, you need to tell me what man you're using to measure him with. Which one?
My idea.
Which is your idea.
Now, who gives a fuck about a woman's idea of a man? See, this is the problem. And even the men talking about what women should do. Okay? We got it really messed up. The women need to regulate the women. The men need to regulate the men. Okay? This whole idea of men telling women what they need to do. Nah, these women need to tell these women what to do so they can fucking get wifed up and taken care of out here and spoiled like they believe they should. And why is this woman like, it's an idea? I've said a long time ago, these women have an idea of a man. They don't even have the real man to measure it against. I said that. I said, these women, literally, you're competing against a mythical person. Even you men will argue me about dating and marriage and relationships. And I say, show me the evidence of what you're seeing. I showed that guy last night. Show me the evidence of all these guys with a harem of beautiful women. Show me. Then y'all start naming people, and I'm going to just say, look, there he is with an average woman. There he is with a regular woman. There he is with an ugly bitch. There's not this, you guys are measuring yourself even as a man against a mythical creature, and it ain't fair. The women are measuring you against a nigga that will never get. All the while speaking death into your spirit of a measuring you against a mythical creature that she doesn't know. Of 40-something years on living in the earth, she's measuring against her idea of a fucking man. I want you to think about how crazy that is. You don't realize how crazy that is. We're measuring women against mythical creatures, not against actual women you're gonna fucking get. You ain't gonna get one like you're measuring, she should be loyal or she should be this. Nigga, you ain't that guy. I've been telling y'all, you ain't that guy. You don't deserve a woman like that. Where do you think you deserve a woman like that? Even the woman you're measuring against, this woman farts, dookies, shits, gets sick, have diarrhea, fart out of her peace leave. She ain't this whole angelic woman out here that floats on the clouds. This is a real, live, in the flesh human being. Not a robot, not an inanimate object. This is a woman that has feelings that will fuck up your world. Stop measuring people against mythical creatures. I'd never put up a mythical creature. I tell you what it is, what you gonna see out there. Okay? But then you come back to me with some mythical shit. All right? Well, it could be, and it could, and there's a guy, and there was a Pookie, and you don't know shit. All right? So here she is, measuring her own son, who is a grown-ass man, against a mythical creature, her idea of a man. Her idea. And if he doesn't fit that idea, she speaks death into him. Like, this is where we're at. And how many young men have been raised by women like this? How many young men have been given no chance in hell by this woman not liking the man she made the baby with because he didn't measure up to the mythical creature? Neither does the son measure up. So she don't like him either.
Is that the idea you trained him up to be?
No.
Oh. So how in the blazing bejesus are you holding him accountable to a standard that you didn't teach him, his father didn't give him?
Oops.
He don't even know what it is, and yet as his mother, you sit in his face and tell him you don't respect him as a man. Tell me how that works. Help me.
Like I said, it was events. It wasn't just.
I'm talking about
and it's also how he treats me.
All right, there we go right there.
And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Ladies, I'm going to say this. Until you learn how to speak life into men, you're going to get the exact results you're getting from these men. Yes, you got to be the bigger person. You're the bigger person. You're smarter. You're more mature. Be the bigger person. You're more adept at using your words. You got to lead that. You want him to lead, you better speak life into him. Now it's the son's fault. Now it's the daddy and the son's fault. He don't love me. He don't speak like, man, you spoken so much depth into this young man. He probably don't give a fuck about you. He probably don't care. He don't care. And look at him. He don't care about her. The only reason he cares about her, I'm going to tell you this, and this is the truth. The only reason he cares about her is because other people say, that's your mama, though. 100% I bet. Other than that, he'll probably let her fucking freeze. But his family, that's your mama. She's still your mama. Your mama black. You better take care of your mama. You better love her. I guarantee you, if we didn't have simp propaganda telling us this of a woman that has spoke death on us on a constant basis for years, I bet you niggas will let they mama freeze. Fuck that bitch. All right. But then there's always going to be some simp ass nigga, but that's still your mama. You got to love her. And you're like, bruh, if you only knew. If you only knew, bruh. They just guilt trip you back into the bullshit. Well, she is the mother of your children, so you still gotta be, you should be happy that she gave you kids. Fuck that bitch. I ain't gonna just be thinking that shit. They just literally guilt trip you back. Well, she did have your baby, so you should respect her and honor her, even if what? She's speaking death on me? No. All right, you still gonna need somebody. You still gonna need your mama's love. You still need to take care of her, She is your mom. You only get one mom. Bullshit. This is bullshit, program bullshit. Why they continue to speak death and sabotage you the entire time. When I say sabotage, I did the best I could as a mother. I did the best I could, I worked hard. I did the best I could. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I could have done better, but I did the best I could. Sabotage. Death. Decay. You ask your mama for $5. Why you always asking me for money? You stop asking her for $5, but you don't go on the school field trip. And she says, all you have to do is ask me for the money. She crashed out on you the last time you asked her for lunch money. Why would you ask her for lunch money the next time? Why would you ask her for football team money the last time? Anything you need, all you had to do was ask. Oh, hell no. You learn that real quick. She's like that with money. So I'm not going to ask. Speaking death into your potential. Speaking death into your potential. Not speaking life. Speaking death. And imagine these young men are with these women 10, 20, 30 years. And this the only motherfucking parent they know. Sabotage. I'm trying to teach these women out here. And if you don't agree with me, I rebuke you in the name of the Most High, Jesus Christ, and the Latter-day Saints. All right? All the goddamn religions and cults mixed up in one. All right?
Yeah, but I'm talking. Wait, no, hello. You see, you are a provocative victim. You provoke stuff, and then when you start being held accountable for it, then you start twisting and turning and making the other person wrong. Look at me, Ma. Look at me. Look at me. You just sat here and told your son, who ain't got a needle in his arm, who I'm assuming pays his own rent. He's married to a registered nurse.
Wow.
He's got 3 baby boys.
She do not give a fuck, bruh. She's a provocative victim. She's just a victim. And by the way, she's a victim of her own circumstances. She a victim of her own choice and decisions. And she hates herself. Not only does she hate herself, she hates the father's kids more than she loves the kids themselves. Like, these are the type of people y'all got speaking death into you on a daily, yearly, monthly basis. Come on, man. She don't care. Look at her face. She don't care, bro. Why? She's a fucking loser. That's why. She ain't going nowhere in life. She a loser. You don't realize, I've been telling you, man, you're surrounded by losers. They got the losers, then they cut you off at the pass. Losers have circled the wagons. You're surrounded by losers. And she's a loser. Your mama is a loser, not your mama to that man. Your mama's a fucking loser. Get rid of her. Fuck that. You only get one mama. Boy, she fucked up on the job. Get rid of her. He managed to find a wife that has got her career in order, but she's a fucking loser. All right, and sometimes you got to look at it and say the people close to you are fucking losers. All right, she ain't going nowhere. The only thing she could do, the only power she has is to speak death on her own DNA. She don't care about destroying your life. Same thing as your baby mama and ex-wife. They don't care about destroying your life. Why? Because they're losers. They're going nowhere. And you will fucking let them trying to be loyal and talk rationally to these fucking losers. Let them fucking lose. I'm telling you, man, I don't care who the family member is. They want to fucking lose, man. Let them lose. Let them freeze. You can't let your life, you can't lose your life trying to help a loser. Let them lose. Let them fucking freeze. Good. You can't even help them, bruh. There's a verse in the Bible that says this, essentially paraphrasing. Dude, if you help a loser, they'll drown you. The scorpion and the frog. The woman and the snake. The woman in the snake story. You help they ass and they still will bite the hand that feeds them. Let them fucking lose. But you better win. La Llorona. They will literally come out here and lose and speak death upon you. You got to let these people lose and freeze.
And you just sat here in his face and said, I don't respect him as a man. Mm-hmm. And you don't think to consider what that does to his heart, to his soul, to his spirit.
I'm sure that's hurtful.
And you okay with that?
And it's hurtful for the things that he says.
But there you go. You're doing
See
it.
that?
You're doing it right now.
There you go. Because there's a woman listening to me now, right now going, but what about when the men do? They learn from you. You're the master of the words. You're the master of the words. You're the master of healing. Aren't you more nurturing? Or you want to give that up as a woman now? You don't want to be nurturing. You want to be out here in your masculine. Aren't you the bigger person? Aren't you smarter? Aren't you more mature? Don't you mature faster than men? But he did. They're just children with breasts many times. And they don't know that they're in their own way. This is why it's required that a man lead a woman and protect her. It was ordained in the what? In the vertical order of protection that Dr. Thunder speaks about. Because we are to protect her. That was our orders given by the Most High and Jesus Christ and the Latter-day Saints and Allah. But the number one person that we are supposed to protect a woman from is herself. And when you realize that if you're with a woman and you live with her and you can no longer protect her from herself, that's no longer your woman. She belongs to the goddamn streets.
In these streets.
She belongs to the government. She belongs to her boss. She belongs to government zaddy. She belongs to the streets. A woman knows that she can speak life into you so that you can protect her from not only everyone else, but herself. So when you say, you can't leave the house like that. My wife is not leaving the house like this. You can't tell me what to do. That's no longer your woman. You no longer have to protect her because she is not in a position to have you protect her from herself. Not allow. She's not in the position to have you protect her from herself. She's out here going to act recklessly and bring fucking death to your doorstep by acting like a whore and a skeezer. All right, go ahead. When niggas out here chopping that head off, when niggas out there grabbing your booty cheeks, don't call me. When niggas is out here harassing you and dragging you in the back of the alley, do not call me. You wanted to do that and you took that upon yourself. Don't bring death back to me. When she does that, she's speaking death into you by saying you ain't my daddy. She's speaking death into you. She's rebelling in the spirit of the Jezebel. So you got to let her go out there and get hit on her head. Because I ain't your daddy. You got to let her go out there and get the consequences and the repercussions. The number one person, when a woman says these men don't lead and protect, Well, the number one person I lead and protect is you from you. So when you open your mouth and tell me what you ain't going to do and listen to me, you're speaking death upon my leadership. And at that point, you no longer are worthy of protection and worthy of being led. And men, you abdicate your leadership and your protection role right then and there. Right then and there, because she's no longer willing to have you protect her from herself. All right? Next part of this lesson here, fair use.
You're doing it right now. I'm holding you accountable and you spinning your web. You're trying to get away. You're trying to get away. Tell me, just here's the question.
And now here come the tears. And you see her shaking her head. She's in the spirit of rebellion. She's in the spirit of Jezebel. She doesn't want to listen. And I want to bring this point up. Sorry. I'm going to bring this point up. You got to imagine, if Iyanla Vanzant is not there, imagine what this young man is up against every day. And you don't have a marriage counselor, a referee, Iyanla Vanzant. Imagine how much this woman is able to manipulate that young man by speaking death. Because now she can't get her way. Now she's going to the tears. This is pure manipulation. These are all the tactics of Satan himself. That it is present even in the when the no referee is there. And that man is powerless because that's supposed to be a figure he looks up to and supposed to support in her old age. But he can't say, fuck you, bitch. He can't say that to his mama, but he want to say it. He can't walk away because the simp enforcers will tell him, that's still your mama, though. He got to stay under her damn roof as she destroys him and the roof with her own words and her own hands, according to Proverbs 14:1. The wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands and words, the foolish one tears hers down. Imagine when this boy doesn't have a referee, someone to put the woman in check while she verbally assassinates him and tears this man's spirit down on a daily basis. She's destroying this young man. And she still don't want to hear it. Even with somebody, a woman, trying to explain it to her. And they say, we are the problem as men. Yeah, we have our own problems. You Mitch-ass ninjas are a problem. But come on, man.
Just answer it. We'll get back to that other stuff later. Tell me.
Forgive me. I respect him. He's a wonderful man.
See?
Do you understand that your
So that's sarcasm. That's sarcasm. That's how she deals with it. Okay, whatever you say, he's a wonderful man. He's great. He's wonderful. She can't even speak life in him like she loves him. She just hits you with that. How many of your wives and ex-girlfriends have done that? Okay, whatever you say, you're wonderful, you're great, you're the almighty, you're the best. These people, man. These people are vicious when they're speaking death and they see no possible light in themselves. So they will speak death upon you, sabotage you, sacrifice you at the altar of Satan himself. But then when you die at the hands of the police, the white man, when you die at the hands of some niggas that shoot, when you die, they be like, oh, the first one up front at the news, and my baby ain't never hurt nobody. My baby was a young scholar ass bitch. So she could go up there and have the whole world portray her as a saint. When she was the cause of the problem from day one. Let's continue.
Mouth, your voice, your words are connected to the coils in his heart.
Facts.
To the valves in his heart.
Facts.
He can't help but love you. And every time you dishonor that love, you chip a piece of him. Chip a piece of him. This is why in our culture as black people, when the boys turn a certain age, the men come and get him and take him away from the mother because she can emotionally manipulate him.
Yep. Look at this young man. Got a hairdo like his mama, unfortunately. Shout out to the brothers with the locks. No disrespect. But this is why women should not have sole custody of young boys after the age of 8. I've been on that program for a long time. There's no woman that should be having custody of their boy at age 8 solely away from the father. If the father's willing, that kid should be with the father. We need to start forcing fathers to take care of these kids instead of being out here chasing pussy. Y'all out here with the mother raising the kid, destroying the boy, and y'all out here, well, I got more time to chase pussy. All right. Nah, niggas, take care of your kids. Men, take care of your kids. All right. Get them at least to their teenage years. Yo, and the kids, the moms don't need to be in here. No input from you. Ladies, you ain't got a swinging dick. Not only that, if you have a daughter, why is the woman protecting the daughter? That's the father's job. So the father's job is when these kids start advancing, the mother need to step to the damn side. Fuck your kids' feelings and fuck your feelings, moms. Step to the side. You don't need to have no kids after the age of 8 solely. All right, because, bruh, all right, you don't know how to get a man there. And you don't know how to protect the daughter. You don't know how to protect the woman. But you will guys sabotaging your daughters out here. Continuing here, because I got to go.
But since we don't live in our culture no more, we say what we want to say, do what we want to say. We tear our men down and then wonder why they don't make good husbands and fathers. Mothers destroy sons. His mother can speak to him in certain ways.
Tell her.
That destroy him in ways that can never be repaired.
Never be repaired. These are unrepairable men. Ladies, if you're dating men and you're like, what's wrong with these men? Look no further than many times their mothers. We often get comfortable blaming the absent father instead of the present parent. You're literally at the person present and blaming someone who is absent. We get it. Absentee does affect children, but you got a person right there present getting no blame. This doesn't make sense. That's like me being absent from the stream and you blaming me for the goddamn whatever happens on the stream. How? I wasn't on the stream. Okay. Okay. But the women say they want to be the bigger people. They're smarter. They're more mature. They mature faster. But when it comes to this, they can't handle it. They get the crying. All right. Know your role and really learn how to shut your mouth. But that's a problem. Ladies, and I'm going to tell y'all this. Look. You guys have fumbled more good men than you have dealt with bad men. Write it down. You have fumbled more good men than you've dealt with bad men, and that's saying something. Because a lot of women have dealt with a lot of bad men, but you fumbled more good men. You had the man there, and you still was on your bullshit, and you didn't want to get there. You didn't want to give up. You have fumbled more good men than you have dealt with bad men. You had a chance and you fucking blew it. Okay? You fumbled it. And this is the result of that. You have to live that out. Just so you know, when I share videos from this particular YouTube channel, it will get copyright, and they typically block the stream. So if you're watching it, on the playback, like you're watching it and you're a few hours behind, you will get the stream blocked and it will disappear. All right, until I clear it. All right, so Own, Dave Ramsey, Dr. John Baloney. All right, there's certain things that if I share, music videos, it's going to get blocked. And sometimes I have to take the segment completely out, which you will not see the live chat being able to play back and so forth and so on. The timestamps will be completely off. So understand that we're going to deal with Own almost always blocks Paramount reality shows, CBS, Own, Paramount, any reality shows almost always are going to get the stream blocked. So please understand that when you're watching the playback. But other than that, let me get to these super chats out here. What a great show. Thank you for being here and supporting and understanding, getting these lessons. We're trying to make men stronger. We're trying to get men to boss up. That's all my intentions are. That's all my intentions are. All right. So I do, since I am demonetized, that means I can play certain things back, but it doesn't mean that I can play it. It does still get blocked. All right. It gets blocked all the time. He said they missed it. Yeah, they missed it. All right. So when you're watching it back, you're going to be like, what is Coach talking about? Referencing what? Okay. Referencing the video. So it's not going to make sense. Did I get Kayleigh? Kayleigh says, though I'm a millennial, my favorite Red Pill song is and are Michael Jackson's Billie Jean and Dirty Diana and Mark Morrison's Return of the Mac. What a Fool Believes deserves more plays, though. Shout out to Kayleigh. Okay. Shout out to Kayleigh. Overcoming the bullshit. We got to do it. Maryland guy says, I totally forgot about the Doobie Brothers song. I'm definitely adding that to my gym playlist. It's a banger. All right. It will get your feet stomping. Okay. We got our brother Leon Lovelace. I'm 38. My daughter is 17. And I was engaged to her mom a long time ago. So I have some experience to teach young men. I never married, though. Let's teach them. Okay. All of us have information. All of us have information that other people can benefit from. Every single one of you. So please, if you have information, share it with the world. We have a vehicle for this. It is called social media. No, you're not a loser because you want to make some money on social media or you want to raise awareness on the topic. Share your stories and your experience. Like all of us have one. So, you know, get with it. Leonard P says, greetings, CGA, just tithing. He says, peace to tour life. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for being patient with me as I called out your name. All right, we got our brother here. The Dictator says, CGA doing CGA things. He says, this show always comes together. Very much so. Shout out to our brother Don Papo, a legendary brother. He's been here for a while. Love the 2025 Mitch slapping format and the sermon today. Thank you, brothers, for the kind words. Our brother here, screen name, The Truth. I just want to say thank you. Shout out to The Truth. Appreciate it and appreciate that support. Chris Mack, Travis Hunter, what a fool believes. Yes, indeed. He is the fool that believes. 100%, man. He just does not gonna see it. And of course, when people are in love, it's hard to tell them when they're in love. That's why it's important to know, at least when I'm telling you, so that when love hits, you're not so dumb. Shout out to our brother, the Suave Genius says, Proverbs 21:9. All right, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. 21:9. Let me see if I can pull it up. It says, it is better to live in the corner of a housetop than in the house shared with a quarrelsome wife. And I'm sure that translates in many, many ways differently depending on your book there. But it is better to live on a corner of a roof than to share a house with a quarrelsome wife. We have been programmed to believe that women should always be bickering, nagging, and arguing. And that if you complain about nagging and arguing, you're either not addressing the problem or you're supposed to just deal with it. But it's actually false. That's actually false. Okay. It's better to live without that bitch. All right. And it's better to live on the corner of a roof that's beaming with hot sun, a 10 fucking roof that is on 150 degrees on fire. It's better to live there than to live in the house with a quarrelsome wife. You're not supposed to be putting up with nagging. Most nagging is her issue, not yours. Most of it comes from low self-esteem and false expectations of what a relationship is. It is better to be without that woman. It is not, you're not supposed to, yes, dear, and whatever you say, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to leave her ass out fucking, you're supposed to put her out like they motherfucking put out Fred Flintstone at the end of the Flintstones segment. You're supposed to ditch her. You're supposed to leave her out in the cold. You're supposed to not protect her. You're not supposed to put up with her bullshit. Okay? She's supposed to suck your dick more than she nagging. All right? That's my instructions. That's per my instruction. Every time you nag, you better be slurping up balls. That's what you need to be doing. If you ain't slurping, all right, you wrong already. Your shit out of whack. Your shit is out of whack. All right? I don't have to listen to your bullshit. Okay? You should be fucking talking through the dick. All right? That's what you should be talking to. Should be dick in mouth. You should be nagging about some shit after I nut. All right, that's what this number one. All right, if you're living it otherwise, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong, gentlemen. You weak ass fathers that tell your kids to deal with it and just say yes, dear. She's right. Oh, yuck, yuck, yuck. Steve Harvey. You're doing it wrong, bruh. Get rid of that broad and pay the penalty. Here's the last part. Pay the penalty to restock this bitch on the shelf. All right. Pay your alimony, your child support. You picked the wrong broad. You didn't train her right. She's sitting up here thinking that her fucking voice matters. Tell that bitch to shut up or ditch her and then put her back on the goddamn market. Pay the restock fee. Pay your alimony, your child support. Pay your lawyers and ditch that broad. Dump that bitch. Dump her. That's what you supposed to do. Oh, bitch, you got me fucked up. All right, I ain't, get the fuck out. You got me fucked up. Who do you think you are? Because here's the deal. You ain't gonna find another me. I can find another you before you find another me. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, bruh. Look, I tell women this all the time because they get to talking and they be like, I got the golden for JJ and every man, this and that. But they sitting up under you and shit with nowhere to go. And they swear up and down they got options out here. And they will convince you that they got more options out here. Bruh, ladies, every single one of you, I say this with all sincerity and 100% belief in who I am. I'll find another you before you find another me. This is not even a debate. And the minute you tell them and make sure they know clearly, because she's sitting up there and manifested your ass and be up under you like a motherfucker, like you the only thing they got, but will tell you I can get another one. No, you the fuck you can't. Not me, not the king of kings. You ain't finding another me out here, bitch. I'll find another you tomorrow. I'll replace your ass quick. There's another bitch in my rotation that will gladly take the number one spot. Don't act the fuck up. Keep acting up. You can't replace my income. I know that. There ain't nary a woman in America other than Melinda Gates that can replace my income, bitch, and what I'm giving you. Trust me, you ain't finding another me. All right? And the minute you think you do, you're going to have to suck a whole lot of his dick. And you're going to go in there and shut the fuck up like you should have did when you was with me. But you're going to go shut the fuck up with him. Yeah, because you know that's what he going to expect. All right, because they're going to go in there and act right when they meet another me. They ain't going to go there and nag immediately when they meet another me. They're going to go play good and be like, yes, sir. And yes, sir, sir. Yes, indeed. So why don't you just act good with me and stop acting stupid? All right, All right, they acting like crazy, bro. I can find another you before you find another me on any day of the week. It ain't even close, guys. This ain't even a debate. All right, the minute she say, get out, I bet you she'd be like, well, wait a minute. Okay, shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up, bro. Stop with this bullshit. Just keep your mouth closed at the appropriate time and open up right now. Say ah. It ain't that hard. Get the slobbing on this. Talking to the king of kings right now. You lucky I'm even talking to you. What? You lucky I'm even talking to you. I told my ex-wife when I left her, I'll make more money without you than I will with you. You know why? Because she's a dream killer. She spoke death on me. I knew it. I said, when I leave, I'm going to make more money without you than I did with you. And I was right. I was like, she going nowhere. Loser. She just speaks death to herself. She speaks death to the people close to her. I was like, I'll make way more money without this bitch. I'm here struggling, trying to keep this shit alive. And she over here fucking it up. I was like, all right, I got to go. Check out time. I'll make more money without you than I will with you. And she's like, go ahead and try. Guess what? She coming after all that money, suing me for 12 years straight, trying to get a penny. Now she broke and she done fucked up because now she can't get no more money from me legally. She got to live the next 30 fucking years. She better hope I die before her. All right, but it probably ain't going to happen. All right, but now she got to live the next 30 years without getting one goddamn red cent from me. She better marry somebody rich. Right? She didn't win in there. She traded 12 years of lawsuits for 30 years of support. Really 40 years. Because if she would have acted cool, she could have just ate off me for 40 years. Oh, yeah, you are the mother of my kids. I'll take care of you. But no, her stupid ass, short-sighted like women are, got emotional, trying to steal from me, bitch trying to steal.
Straight
Now
jacket.
you got to live the next 30 years not getting one goddamn red cent from me. You better marry somebody else. You got to live the next 40 years like that, bitch. All right, because you ain't getting no lift. You ain't getting no life insurance neither. You ain't getting no life insurance, no inheritance. Bitch, you better marry somebody else. She can find a rich husband. Okay, believe that shit. There's just rich husbands sitting around looking for what? 40-something-year-old women to marry. I think not. I guarantee you, bruh. You got to tell these women, you cannot find another me. I can find another you faster than you can find another me. I can find 12 of y'all before you find another me. I can find 100 of y'all before you can find another me. I can find 10,000 women just like you faster than you can find another CGA. That goes for every woman in America. That's easy. What, a bitter bitch that's undermining me? I can find that right now. Okay, what other bitch do I hate right here that can undermine me on a daily basis and nag? Here you go, right here. Okay, there's another bitch just like you. But you can't find another me. I know you can't. Yeah, X did me a favor. I did everybody a favor. He said, I'm going to get some of these clowns laughed at. That's why it's time to boss up. Bruh, it's time to boss up, nigga. Gentlemen, Morgan is in here speaking death on y'all. She's saying, I'm going to get some of these clowns laughed at. See, Morgan, you're proving my point. Every day, you men wake up, go to work, dick dry. You get up, make your own sandwiches. And most of y'all just want a woman that loves you. You sacrifice. You stand next to fucking freeways with cones. Niggas driving 80 miles an hour trying to kill you. One fucking, 92% of all workplace deaths are men. You guys are building buildings and shit. Delivering groceries, delivering Amazon packages out in the sleet, the rain, the snow. The shit that men do that goes completely unacknowledged is mind-boggling. And they sit at home counting beans and pushing papers around and firing off emails. They sit around reading spreadsheets. And you be out here risking your life driving 18-wheelers with fucking Mazda Miatas cutting you off. You're delivering groceries to storages so everybody can eat. Whether rain, sleet, snow, you're in traffic, you sitting up, driving 10 hours like this. And ninja, they will say like they didn't give a fuck what you did. You didn't risk nothing. You building skyscrapers and washing windows. You're doing shit that barely any women do. Life and death. And they will be like, you're a clown. Just literally undermine the shit out of you and tell you what you're doing ain't worth shit. It is mind-boggling how women view men. And it's mind-boggling how you view yourself as a man. Because even when I said I'm the king of kings, people were like, you ain't shit. Speaking death upon me for no reason while you're watching me for 30 plus hours a week, knowing I'm the best entertainment on this motherfucking platform. And you're sitting there speaking death on me as I uplift myself, and rightly motherfucking so. I'm a genius at this shit. I'm good at it. Ain't nothing wrong with me saying that. Are there other people better than me? Barely. But you ain't speaking death upon me and my motherfucking shit that I put together. And I don't care if I'm bagging groceries. I don't care if I'm driving an 18-wheeler. I don't care if I'm out here doing hard hat, blue collar work. I'm doing some shit that almost every woman would avoid doing themselves. They go about their lives avoiding doing the shit that I'm doing. And then tell me I'm a clown. How? Houseway. Houseway. Every day, men wake up to do shit women gonna avoid doing. I'm a clown. I feel bad. I should feel bad about being a man. I should feel that I should do something more. What do I need to be? Superman? I'm already the Bruce Wayne of this shit. How am I a clown? And I'm doing some shit you wouldn't even do for one fucking day. I'm supposed to feel like I ain't accomplished shit because that's what I do, save the fucking world on a daily basis. Houseway. We got to really start uplifting men and speaking life into these men for the risk and sacrifices they're making. Fuck the Mitches. I'm a fucking beast out here. You realize what I'm doing, I know you can't do. How do I feel bad about myself? Why do you want me to feel bad about myself? Why do they speak death upon you? They're so comfortable with it. You ain't shit, niggas. You ain't. What? I'm Superman. I'm a legend. I'm a king. I'm the goddamn Bruce Wayne. I'm doing it. And you watch me every day. I ain't no clown. I ain't a dumb nigga. You men gotta stop letting these women speak death upon you. Because the shit and the effort you make, they would not do one goddamn day. And then be required to support them in the process by being a vindictive, bitter, vengeful, hateful bitch in the end of the day and tell me I ain't shit. You better believe that what you do on a daily basis, if you're earning the money you're making, if it's 25K, 50K, 100K, 150, 500K, million, you killing it. You killing it. You ain't subpar. You ain't less than. You're legendary. In fact, everything would stop if we stopped doing this little shit out here. So you ain't ever gonna undermine my efforts by speaking death into me. You ain't never gonna make me feel less than out here, because I know you ain't gonna bring your ass out here. Don't let them do it to you, because they are comfortable with doing it to you. They're comfortable telling you you're less than and you're not worth it. That's why I be at the JUCO folding up young 20-something-year-old girls, because these old bitches is bitter. And they fumbled more good men than they ever had bad men in their lives. Let these bras be out here complaining about men ain't taking them out on dates. Let they ass be out here. I ain't gonna save them. I'll let them freeze. We can't let people do this to us, man. When I come in here with my affirmations at the beginning of the show, and people say he ain't all of, why he think he all of that? Because I motherfucking am. And you ain't gonna stop me from believing it. When I say I'm the king of kings, that's no disrespect to the men in this space or to Christ himself. But that's my affirmation. At the beginning of the show, series of affirmations. Every woman's fantasy, and I am. Because when they describe the man they want, they describing me. 100%. 80% of them describing me. They can't see it though. Why? Because they ain't never seen a man like me. They don't know how to recognize it. So I got to tell them I'm every woman's fantasy. And I believe it. That's 100% true. But them bitches will never understand it. That's why they walking around with food paws. But I guarantee you, when I get up at the JUCO, them women show the fuck up and show out every single time. So I know I'm every woman's fantasy at the end of the day. They know where that bread is buttered. And you can't tell me otherwise because I keep seeing it on a daily basis. Now, just because you don't want to benefit from it, that's your loss. It ain't mine. You like the fumble men that can help you based on your own foolish pride. Your own foolish pride make you fumble these men, not the men themselves. Anyway, I was doing something else. But I got distracted and tripped up. And JUCO is going to be here in a minute, and I got to hit the showers. But these are affirmations I tell myself and my audience so you can have a belief in yourself. Shout out to our brother Black Ball says, Coach, out of all the haters, Mitch-ass ninjas in YouTube robbing you, what keeps you going? Well, I'm already known, so I can't stop now. All right, that's the one thing I got. Like, I can't go get a job now. You see what I mean? Like, just say I was like, oh, fuck it, man. I can't deal with these hater-ass Mitches in YouTube and let them stop me. Now I go get a job. All right, now I'm out there at the human resource office and they're doing the verification check. All right, Greg Adams, and they go up and pull up my profile. They do a reverse image search on my pictures. Guess what? I'm fired on the goddamn spot. So there goes that. I can't stop. I got to do this shit. I got to ride this shit till the wheels fall off, or at least Spotify cut the check. Because I can't get a fucking job. I can't get a job at Popeyes at this fucking particular point. Right? They're going to be like, oh, let's do a background check and check his emails and check his shit. And they pull up my shit. Niggas like, let's just say I get hired. Let's just say I get hired and shit. And some bitch be like, some nigga be like, that's Coach Greg Adams. He got a regular job ass nigga. And then he tell all the bitches, hey man, that guy's on YouTube and he used to talk shit. All right. And then they pull up my YouTube. Nigga, I'm going straight to the HR. So guess what? Gotta do this shit. Gotta do this shit because these hating ass niggas and these bitches will have my ass at the HR department. So I gotta run my own shit. I'm gonna run this shit till I can run my own shit, and that's the end of it. That's what keeps me going. Let me see here. They pull up my Instagram, and all of a sudden, no job. Shout out to our brother here. It is Jay McGee. It says right here, you want to join Money Mindset. How can I turn my trucking job into more money from showing my day-to-day life? All right, join the Money Mindset. I can't really answer that now, but you got the tools. You got the tools. All right. Shout out to NGN says, for the new viewers and hate watchers, don't forget Adams 3:16. You are your own God. The answer is within you. Being a man is making decisions, and making decision makes the man. For he who waits for canned beans to turn into steak is a fool. All right. And I'm arming you guys with the tools that you guys need to get out there and get it. I'm screenshotting that shit. I love it. All right. 100%. We got our brother here, Al S. Says, after having a false domestic violence and a TRO thrown on me, I can vouch for Coach. A bitch will throw you out of the house you bought. You bought her and her kids in it, I think you said, and I still was paying rent while sleeping on my mama's couch. You tell no lies. Guys, dude, we let women really minimize our efforts. Like I did that. I moved out of my house. That was one of the stints that I was homeless living in my car. I left the marital house. I literally was paying rent over there. I continued to pay rent while I lived in my car, and it took me a couple months to get the money to get my own place, which was a 480 square foot studio. All along, this bitch is in court saying I didn't pay any child support. I'm like, dude, they will literally minimize your efforts. The hate and vengeance that these people have, man, it needs to be studied, but the Lord studied it for you because the Bible will tell you what's up. All right, any scripture, anybody that has had any scripture, this is not misogyny. It literally is a warning to you niggas. All right, they will literally try to derail you, bruh, with pure vinegar, vengeance, and hate. And then sit up there like, well, not all of us do it. I'm like, bitch, your sister did it to her ex, and you just sat there and did nothing. All right, stop with the bullshit. And you liable to do it. You're liable to do it. Like, it's not that you will do it, it's that you can do it. So men start protecting themselves and being like, and then she was like, but I wouldn't do that to you. How do I know? Do I need to roll the dice and gamble and see if you're going to do it to me? Like, what? They literally be like, but I wouldn't do it. Believe me, trust me. How do you know you ain't going to do it? I asked a woman that, and she was like, I wouldn't do a man like that. I would never do that. And then I said, you wouldn't do that under any scenario? She says, well, unless he cheated on me. So I'm like, well, you would do it to him. You literally said you wouldn't do that. And then you gave me a scenario where you would do it. So you would do it. I don't care about the scenario. You feel bad because you got cheated on. So you bitter. You got replaced. Okay, he found a better pussy. Like he said, like I said, he can find another you more faster than you can find another him. So you mad. So now you're going to do it. You gave me an exception after saying you wouldn't do it. Like these people, man, I'll tell you, man, they are brutal out here. They are really brutal out here. Right? And got y'all believing shit. Hey, yo, it's Ace. The women judge the men by a standard not of this world, measuring them against an ideal that none can attain. And the men, in turn, desire women without blemishes or fault, yet such perfection is not found among the living. Beautifully said. Beautifully said. And maybe we do the next stream about how men have this idea that there's an unblemished woman out here, which is false. Unfortunately, you know, it is false. There's no women out here. There's no more virgins, man. There's not many virgins left. There's not many women that ain't been ran through in some form or fashion. And ladies, I don't want to hear your shit. Not me. All right. I've heard whores tell me they haven't been ran through. And I'm like, bitch, you sell pussy. How you ain't been ran through? She was like, I'm not a hoe. I'm like, huh? You literally be selling pussy. How you not a hoe? I'm a loyal hoe. Like, dude, you can't trust what they be saying. They be twisting and turning the words. All right, but men, we are measuring women against really a standard that doesn't exist. There's no virgins. If there are, you must have went to high school with her. There's not many of these women out here, all right, that are loyal and want to make you a sandwich for no reason at all. I mean, come on, man. Shout out to our brother Black Boss says, you cooking tonight. Men have grown tired of effing simp guilt trip programming. And it doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work. Your mama black, and that's your mama. And you need to protect the queen, and you need to protect black women. We the least protected. So the fuck what? I don't care. All right, I don't give a shit about none of that. So till y'all start speaking life into men, I'm going to be over here chilling. Shout out to our brother Rasta, Graybeard, the real deal from Montreal, France. Say, hey, coach, appreciate what you do. He says, what can we do for you to come to Montreal, Quebec, Canada? He says, here, girls are going crazy in spring. It is the best time of the year when it starts to be hot around June. Come to a seminar. Young men here need your guidance too. Yeah, man, I'm hoping to do this. By the way, that brings up a point. The stuff that I'm telling you, men need to hear. But if I went to a high school in a urban community and said, I'm going to speak to the young boys, you realize the mothers wouldn't let me speak to their boys. The fathers would be powerless, even though they need the message themselves, the father. There would literally be an uproar from just me basically speaking life into the young men, telling them to pull their pants up, telling them they could do better, telling them to boss up, telling them to get out of the beta male simp programming. They wouldn't want me to do it. They'd be like, don't listen to him. Him hurting, him bitter. Shout out to Kid Chameleon says, Coach, you preaching tonight. This is exactly why I abandoned my own mother. It's an evil world when the women who give birth to you is your worst enemy. Okay? We got to realize this, that people are not speaking life into you. And again, I'm going to tell you, don't hate. I know y'all going to lash out on your mamas tonight. Your mama ain't going to know what's going on. All right? Y'all going to be like, CGA said, you're speaking death into me. All right? Don't do that. We have to hold masculine frame at the end. Shout out to Tom. Appreciate you, sir. And LT says, topic really hit home tonight. Great show, Coach. Guys, we got to recognize these patterns of behavior that we're all too comfortable and accustomed to. We're accustomed to. And we also have to do better for ourselves. Wise L says, if a woman lets you and another man, if a woman left you and another man never engaged or marries her, you did not lose a good woman. Facts. Okay? All right, guys, I'm going to tell you, man. Most of these women do not get picked up. They don't get picked up. They don't get picked up by another guy when you dip, and never think you're losing her. She doing you a favor. Shout out to Nick Thomas, says, great stream. Long live the Coach Gang. Shout out to you.
Trying.
All right, shout out to our brother Michael, says, Ninja was preaching. We got it. We got it in us. And take care of your bodies and your health. Damien says, about to finish today's stream and realize men say that you didn't give no good advice, but will be trying to rush you to the main event. For real. For real. They just want the bullshit. All right. They don't give good advice. For real. Clifford Small says, powerful message, sir. I salute you. Thank you, Clifford, again for being here and that support. You guys are the supporters. Gilbert W says, hey, Coach, I'll be fixing binds soon. Thank you. Shout out to the Fixes Binds LLC out here.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
All right, binds need to be fixed. And there's a lot of women that need them binds fixed. All right. It's a wild world out there, but really protect yourself, protect what you work hard for. Don't let them belittle you for you protecting yourself. Got to protect yourself out here. And that means monk mode. That means understanding women instead of loving them. That means protecting yourself legally. Got to protect yourself out here because they will have you throw your whole goddamn life away. And they won't appreciate it. Okay? Your daughter, your mama, your ex-wife, all of them at the funeral like, fuck this nigga. Right? The whole time. And right, you don't worked hard for them and broke your back for them. And they still gonna be mad at you. Throwing your name under the bus. Don't let them do it. Shout out to the Coach Gang. Thank you for the support. We'll be back tomorrow. I did an hour more than I wanted to, so never, ever say I didn't do anything for you. Hitting the showers. We out of here. Peace.
Better boss up, nigga.